On our home servers, we claim allegiance to different factions, playing to measure individual skill, for the reputation of our outfits, or simply for the glory of battle itself. But we have longed for the spectacle and exhilaration of massive competition. Hundreds of players facing off on a level playing field to determine who will reign supreme. On this battlefield, players from around the globe stand together in their combined might as servers to participate in the ultimate expression of teamwork and the largest competitive events in gaming. The tactics from live server play will likely get you killed here. Organization and communication are key. Victory is seized by quick-thinking commanders and agile and creative squads. More than their individual skills, you must rely on your teammates to band together as a cohesive force to drive the enemy back. This is PlanetSide, the way it is meant to be played. PlanetSide Battle Serversmash Tournament 2015.
So, hello guys.
Hey guys,
I'm Ahorn, your main cast
I'm
today.
Wash Machine, and I'm the co-cast.
We are going to cast the beautiful, beautiful Emerald versus Cobalt. We got some good teams on both sides. Hopefully this will be an interesting match. We are playing on Esomia. Just gonna show you the map, how it looks right now. Main part is cut off. Tech blend, then around Emia is cut off. Is this going to be an interesting match? Washi, you're already in the game? Or firing up?
I'm still logging on.
Still logging on, still logging on.
I am not a D-train.
So, German casters today.
German casters on an English event.
But
awesome.
we will try to not fall into German for you guys, for your pleasure. So, we got Emerald SNC. I'm pretty sure it was Emerald SNC. I was like literally asked like 15 minutes ago, so I just need to look over who's playing who. Let's see. Soul X, that is. I'm pretty sure it's Emerald NC. Marty, correct me if I'm wrong.
Emerald NC, Cobalt TR.
Cobalt Tiara? Okay. That epic intro. Yeah, it's an old intro, I know, guys. But I don't have a new one at the moment on my PC, and I just wanted to give you some intro. Match will start in around 4 minutes. I can go a bit over which outfits are going to play. For Emerald, we got 1TR, we got AOD, Bex, FedEx, R7, SCRM, Shock, SNGU, Solex. So yes, Solex is definitely Emerald.
Solex live again.
Yeah, Tess, T-Met, V, Who, and Wofi. On Cobalt, we got Karth, DVS, Fex, Hydra, Kane, MBN, Pest, PL13, PSET, RE4, the Reapers, Red Mist, Tyke, Trident, and X-Tech. I see some more good outfits on the Cobalt side, but we have to see. I'm not that familiar with the Emerald outfits, but there are definitely some good numbers there, especially the Who guys, the Air Squad. We have to see how it plays. The match will start fairly soon. Where can I see the Miller lineup? No, there's no Millers here. So we can look a bit of the beauty of Izmir while we are waiting for the match to get ready. Should start in around 3 minutes, guys. You are on TR, right?
Yes, I'm on the TR side.
Nice. So you can.
It's looking like here they have a like the normal loadout, no many
Don't
Marcies.
don't say too much.
No?
It's
Don't
we
say.
need to wait at least to 59
Okay.
because the 2 minutes stream delay. Yeah, guys, we got 2 minutes delay for everyone here. So we will show the warp gate in like 1 minute before it starts. Huge preparation before this match. Yeah, it was a tiny bit late, but I hope that I can show you all the good stuff here, that I don't miss anything. That is what 2Ks are for.
This is Heretic on all call. Match start has been postponed for 10 minutes because of some technical issues.
No.
So we have 10 minutes more to wait.
We've got 10 minutes more to talk a bit about Emerald and
Hello.
Cobalt.
Oh yeah.
Did someone just say hello here?
Hi, I'm Captain Arms from Radio Free Axis, and I'm supposed to be joining you for the cast today. It's such an honor to be among the Planetside Battles elite.
Hello
So much.
there.
Sorry, I had some technical difficulties trying to find the observer cam and whatnot. Sorry. Now that we've been delayed, I can breathe a little easier. But
Yeah,
thank
of
you
course.
so much. You know, I can imagine. First of all, you know, over 400 people playing today. You got to hand out those accounts. So thank you so much. I just want to say, while I'm here, first thing I want to do is thank the entire Planetside Battles staff for accommodating me, Mounty for the info, Sergeant Miles for getting me this info real quick, and Graham Hawk down there for accommodating me. So it's such an honor to be among you guys, and I can't wait to cover today's Smash. So it's gonna be fun.
So do you also stream yours, or do you just commentate?
I'm just commentating.
Nice.
I just
More
talk.
commentators
I
is
do nothing
always
important.
better. Yeah, and especially native English speakers, so much better, because
Oh,
we are
yeah.
both not.
Hey, your English is
both Germans.
fantastic. As someone who works in radio, your English is very good.
Thank you.
Thank you. That's I think the first time I hear that someone say that my English is kind of good.
Okay, first things first. How do I get to the observer cam?
Type
we're doing this
slash-
live,
in
ladies and
slash
gentlemen.
observer.
Slash
Slash
observer.
observer.
Okay.
Yes, just like slash FPS or slash squad command. It's pretty much
Slash
the same.
get skill.
Oh no.
There we go. Oh, this is cool. Look at this.
Do you know how to move around with the observer cam? You got your sprint button to move
WASD,
faster.
right?
Yeah, pretty much WASD, shift to go
Okay.
up, control to go down. When you hold right click and you move the scroll wheel up and down, you
This is a great
increase or
tutorial for
decrease.
anyone who wants to cover this.
Yes, you increase or decrease your movement speed.
Oh, cool.
That's what not even I know.
Ah, you sure?
so
Oh,
we're
God
all
damn
learning
it.
something.
Something new for me. Yeah,
It's
struggled
very
last time
important,
as
like
a
if you
stream.
want to look at inside buildings, you want to lower the movement speed a lot, so you don't move that hectic around. Or if you
Oh, yeah, okay.
just want quickly traverse between bases, just up that and then lower it again. You can just hold right click most of
Got
the
it.
time. If you
Got it. Okay,
scroll, just
Uh-huh.
you can zoom in with the camera. If you
This is
haven't touched
fantastic.
your
This is great
INI.
game coverage. Yes. Okay, cool. I think I got a hang of it. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Cool. Even the map is different than what I thought it was going to be today. This is fun. Okay. So we got I don't know what you guys have already talked about. So
Just a little bit about the match and the map setup,
okay,
but
cool.
not that much. We are just looking at who is playing. So we got a few
Right.
more minutes before the match starts. Around 8 minutes to go, guys.
Yeah. Well, you know, I've been interviewing. You can find this on YouTube later. I'll upload it. I'll even give some of the footage to the Planetside Battles YouTube. But I went around to the various team speaks. I talked to the high command of the two servers and a little bit to the squads. That was fun. But yeah, both of them are very, very kind of worried about the other servers. So I think it's going to be a good match. Everyone's bringing their all today.
I mean, that's the best if both sides are worried.
It is.
This is going to be an interesting match. I hope we don't see a ruffle stomp by any sides, because these matches are usually kind of boring. I hope we see good fights, good coordination by both teams.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I know. I think the last time there was a smash on Esamir, it was the Emerald Internal, and that was kind of a fun crap.
I actually haven't.
With it's a good one. I think it's Serversmash 67. It was Emerald Internal, VS versus NC, and then they had a third faction of TR literally just running around in their ESFs. So it was Mozzies, and they were just ground pounding them. just a third faction of ground pounding Mozzies.
Why that?
According to Emerald, they wanted to do that so that they could better prepare for enemy ground pounders. That's what they said. And apparently it kind of worked. They kind of learned something, but everyone just kind of got salty because they didn't know there was going to be a third
I would
faction
be
of TR
salty
ground pounding
too
them. But
about
I
this.
think Emerald, I would be too. But hey, they agreed on it. It was an Emerald Internal. So regardless, I think Emerald is going to step up their anti-air game. I don't know if maybe they're stepping up their air game today. I'm not sure. We'll see what happens when the match starts in 6 minutes. But the anti-air game, I think they've stepped it up a little bit. So
I mean,
because
Cobalt
I think
is.
they've noticed that their air game's weak.
Yeah, Cobalt is very well known for their good air game. I mean, Miller
Yes.
won a lot of, even the Serversmash in total, they won that because of their strong air platoon. And Cobalt is, as a Milleran, I would say Cobalt is much stronger air compared to Miller.
Yeah, but maybe even some good pilots join the Emerald side.
Hopefully.
I know that a lot of pilots
Hopefully.
fly sometimes on Emerald. I mean, a lot of good pilots, they just visit Emerald, and some of them are even playing on Emerald, so I hope they have good pilots as well.
Yeah, I don't know. Personally, the best. Well, we're just talking about the other server smashes here. I think that some of the best air game I've ever seen is probably from the Briggs Air Machine. Shout out to Briggs. You know, they're not doing so hot right now as a server, but back in their heyday, the Briggs Air Machine was wrecking. You know, that's kind of that's the Emerald lingo, by the way. Lots of memery going on, lots of bad spelling, but yeah, they could ground pound like nobody's business.
Especially if you just look at the numbers Briggs only has to choose from. Briggs is such a strong server compared to the other ones. Just the general skill on Briggs is much higher. Like the general puppy is definitely stronger.
Indeed. Let's see. So I don't know if you guys have talked about the map yet.
A little bit.
Specifically. Okay.
As
Yeah,
far
I
as
think-
I know, is there something out of the map? I haven't looked at it. I haven't casted or seen an Izmir map like in forever.
Yeah, the last one here was Serversmash 67.
This is a retinol call. 5 minutes until the match starts.
Oh, there we go. It was last time I saw this map layout, it was Emerald versus Emerald, and usually the first faction to get Ymir Biolab down in the southeast of Esamir here, they actually held it for the entire game. So I think we're going to see
Ymir is
something similar here
important.
too.
Ymir is very
Yes,
important.
very much so.
If you get it
Esamir
early,
lane-
you can hold on to it so easy. I mean, sure, you sometimes need a few numbers to take it back, but you can most of the time just crush the attack, get it back, and get a good hold again. Same
Yes,
goes for the tech
very
plant
much.
in the middle. Very important base. Watterson also very important base. And sides here.
Also,
I mean, what I like is the new connection rhyme to Elsa Mountain that wasn't there before. We see that the first time in the Serversmash.
I'm not sure.
I'm
think
pretty sure
so.
we see this the first time in the Serversmash.
Okay. Because usually that would already be with one faction. Is that correct?
The
Recap.
connection between Rhyme and Elsa. I mean, this connection is like it's only 1 month old, and I'm pretty sure we didn't have a Serversmash on Esamir in that time frame.
Okay.
Pretty sure.
think
I'm also
another
quite
folk-
new to PSBL, so
Yeah, the same here.
Same here. We are the new ones.
Have you guys casted before? Because this is my first cast.
No,
so
the Serversmash, not the Serversmash. We did
Oh, so
the
we're all-
was it Nation
The Nation
Smash?
Smash. I've casted 2 Nation Smashes. I've casted the SME tournament. The Scrum
I
Masters
casted
Europe.
sometimes scrims, but not big ones.
Yeah, and I've practiced casting on the live server, just running around in my Valkyrie, casting as people fight in proxy chat. So that was
Nice.
fun. Some people may know what I'm talking about, but probably not.
But
That-
yes,
that was. Do you know who Fitz is?
Hmm?
You don't
I'm sorry?
know, right? Fitz.
Fitz. What is Fitz?
It's just a YouTuber who is like casting, and then he's casting random people on Overwatch and CS:GO.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's
As a
awesome.
player? As a
So
player?
you have to search him up in YouTube. It's so
Okay, I think I
freaking
might.
awesome.
But yeah, this is
Watch
my
the
first
Overwatch
server
video-
smash.
Watch the Overwatch videos. Do that. Watch the Overwatch. It's so amazing.
But yeah, this is also my first server smash that I cast. So guys, please don't just tell me what I'm doing wrong so I
Be
can
bear
improve
with
on
us.
that. Bear with us, please.
No, well, just ask the community, just ask the Twitch chat, how you're doing. I'm sure they'll give you very constructive feedback, very well written responses.
Very well written,
very
responsive.
in-depth.
I
Yes.
mean, just stick to
Shout
the
out to
Reddit
the Twitch
rules.
chat.
Stick to the Reddit rules.
I
And,
don't think that's gonna help you. Let's be honest. But
No,
regardless,
guys.
we're getting close here. Less than 60 seconds left. We might get a
Oh,
countdown
yeah?
from Relter, our referee. Looking at
we
the warp
should-
gate here.
We should take a look at the warp gates. That's true.
Yes. Always my favorite part of Server Smash. Looking at this
Oh,
is always
yeah.
that scene from Independence Day. This always reminds me. You know that scene in Independence Day where they're over Area 51, over the desert, and it's the giant
Oh,
mothership.
yeah,
versus
yeah, yeah.
and it's like walls of jets and alien spacecraft just crashing into each other. That's kind of what it is for me. Always reminds me.
Yeah, pretty good lined up, the NC here. I can't go inside there.
Well, I can because I have an NC observer.
Yeah, I also have an
and
NC observer, but mine was
I
kinda
have here one.
not moving in. That was weird.
Lots of great smack talk going on in proxy chat. Lots of Aflick senpais going on. Shout out to Aflick, Synthesis, Hydrate, and
minute until
Masturbate.
max
There
talk.
you go. That's a good one.
Oh, we
Hydrate,
see
gyrate.
one Reaver outside. Get back in there. Warp gate Connery. Yeah.
Let's see.
Let's see. Should start fairly soon. It didn't
It's
saw
gonna be
that
very
many
important here to
galaxies though.
see- For those who've never seen a Server Smash before, usually it's very vital these opening first moves to see who gets what, who can get a foothold, and who can start getting the momentum in terms of captures. So where these ESFs go, I'm not sure which one you're going to watch on the stream, but I'm going to watch the NC one, and where they delegate their
same for me.
forces is going to be very vital. You're going to see 3 main ones, right? Coming out of the warp gate: the Frere Amp region, the Isotech region, and the Ymir region. And I, like you said, that Biolab I think is critical because every time I see a Server Smash
5,
here on this map
4,
setup,
Oh, it's
there you
going.
go.
It's starting, guys.
1, go. Good luck, everybody.
Good luck, guys.
And today is our Independence Day, and they're off.
It's not really
gorgeous, I just
right. No, it's not really Independence Day. I'm not really familiar with American.
It was written by Roland Emmerich. He's a very
I know that movie,
Very
but
prominent German-
no, I was just
Oh, man.
referring to
Director.
like the real day. It's not really Independence Day, right?
Yeah.
No, it's not. Oh, we got
Well,
a
see,
first
a
crash
small
here.
peel off.
Second crash. No,
Yeah, same
they
here
are
on the
dropping.
DR side.
No. Oh, we see so many people just dropping out of the Reavers, and now the Mozzies come in. They're also just abandoning their crafts. Oh, guys, shoot down the Reavers first, then abandon. That is so much
okay.
important.
Sizable skirmish here. I think NC have population here at Waterson's Redemption for now.
I'm at Rhyme. There's a
Uh,
large air battle. Rhyme Analytics.
At Rhyme Analytics, there's already over here a battle as well on Space Cloud and Matterson's Crime. But it's just a couple of Reavers over here, they got wrecked really fast.
Rhyme got big air battle here going on.
Oh yeah,
But
I
a
see,
lot
I see
of people drop their aircrafts and just drop to the point. Guys, just shoot down 1 or 2 before. So, point hold
Looking at the
currently
8 point,
NTR.
Connery.
Yeah.
Connery have a very good hold on Ryan Mandeling's 8 point. Usually this this base is a little difficult to get back on if you're coming from the outside. Usually a good gal drop will get you right on the 8 point.
It's
But coming
Cobalt,
from outside
by
is
the
a
way.
little difficult.
It looks like Cobalt is having the
Yeah,
upper hand
Cobalt
right now.
and not
I
Connery.
see a lot of Mossies.
Surprise, surprise.
Ooh, even a Valkyrie here. So
Two
you are
galaxies
right
coming
now
in from
at
Rhyme.
Madison's. But Madison's is completely in TR favor. Rhyme, big battle here. We even got Emerald
They got the
Sandra,
reloaded
yeah.
by Galaxy.
TR currently have no spawn points. But they are holding on to this point very strong.
And I see that the TR Air Force is striking already on the ground at
Yeah,
Ryan
TR
Mandeling.
Air Force
They're
is
destroying-
very strong here. You even
they're
see
destroying
red
every ground
galaxies.
vehicle. It's
Even
not
see
even
red
like they have many
galaxies.
A2G Mossies, they just use the nose guns and a couple rocket pods.
Yeah, a couple rocket pods.
It's just because of the high numbers, they don't even need like AV to kill all the vehicles.
Looking at the map here, the race to Frere Amp Station is about dead even. NC are going to have a slight advantage there in terms of time. The race to Ymir Biolab, almost dead even.
Yeah.
If you look at the map.
But
The
just look
territories
at the
around
numbers,
Ymir.
very low numbers at Emir. Watterson's looks like it's in the favor of NC right now. Where is TR? TR is at Rhyme, quite a large number. I mean, if you take Rhyme and cut off from Zero, you can pretty much deny them. You have to see how it plays.
Yeah. But I mean, it's the same thing on Matterson's or Watterson's Redemption. When the NC really gets the base, they have a really big time advantage on this base because it takes so long to cap it.
TR is so strong on this point you set up. I don't see NC coming back here. They got no spawn points here. Rhyme looks like Cobalt put 96 plus here on Rhyme Analytics. Cobalt wants this
I
base.
think it's like 60 or 70% of the world population of Cobalt. over
Yes,
here.
they want Rhyme
The hacks.
Analytics. Oh, I don't even want to show my frame counter here, guys.
I can tell you mine. At Watterson's Redemption, 4 caps, all points capped here, less than, let's see, 90 seconds to go for the NC for Emerald. If Connery's, or excuse me, Connery, Cobalt are going to come in here. If Cobalt are going to come in here with a last second cap, they better do it soon, because all 4 caps at Watterson's Redemption, very hard to steal it away at the last second.
It is very hard to steal, that's true. But can they play around this? I mean, they can go like for the full cut of Rhyme, Cyro, Ring, and then not M Station. If they can do that, all that down south doesn't matter. But we have to see. The match just started, guys.
I mean, it's a 2-hour match, right? So
90
things
minutes,
can
if I recall right.
90 minutes.
Usually,
And
it's
Ymir
90
is
minutes.
opened up. Ymir Biolab Actual has opened up to both factions. Let's see if they're going to dedicate. It might be a small skirmish for now.
Yeah, I already see a TR population coming from the bulwark,
And
then now at Yima Violet.
Rhyme will just fall. No chance to get this back. 4 seconds. About Watterson's. 30 seconds. I don't see
I think
TR
they
going
really
there.
give the TRs really giving up,
But
Watterson's.
they just took Rhyme. That means they can cut off Elsa Mountain Pass if they are fast, and they can get the tech plan for free. This is interesting. 40 seconds to go here. See the first drops. If they get this base. Ooh, but we see Joke on the point, pushing Joke out. The point is flipping.
Joke and Bax, they've merged, so it looks like
Oh.
both
Oh yeah, the
Oh.
TRs. dropping
TR's on point, but 30 seconds, and Joke is still on the upper floor. Joke and Bax are here. This is going to be
they're gonna
hard
get
to
it
hold.
close. Sundays, both Sunday garages are owned by Emerald, so they're gonna have a good time getting in there.
Oh, they need to put
Excuse
more
me,
numbers
just the one
here.
Sunday garage.
They need to put more numbers
there's the
here if they
point
want to
flip.
steal it. Guys, get your
Yeah,
numbers
point is
over
flipping
here.
Again.
Point is flipping.
Point is flipping and
Yeah,
the NC, yeah. This
They
is an
have
NC
so many
base.
numbers here. 10 seconds to go. I don't see Cobalt
Wonderful
stealing
steal by
this.
Emerald.
No. That was NC had this before. TR tried to steal it.
Ah, okay.
TR tried to steal it but couldn't push through. Good idea, but didn't work out.
And joke's on you. There you go. Goes to
Jokes
Emerald.
on you, jokes on you. Definitely jokes on you. If you want to steal against Joke, bring more numbers. Sorry guys, but
There you go.
you can't just try to steal such an important base with even numbers. It's just not how it works. So,
Possible
on
cutoff here at War Materials Lab. They're going to get 2 bases out of this possibly at Fair Geothermal. You're just going to cut off the amp station overall.
we also got Zero ticking, but just a few numbers. It's not important. Emir is the next important base.
I think the big idea was really to get my Ice Mountain Pass, but it did not work
Freya,
out well.
Freya is stealable by NC, by Emerald. The M station, Emir is currently under fire. 18 seconds, I'll just go there, take a look at the M station. It is
I think the
stealable.
M station is dropping without any resistance.
It is stealable though.
Yeah, it's stealable, but there is no population at all. No.
Yeah,
NC
no
population.
population at all.
3% now, but
If they wanted to steal that, they had to be much earlier here. And Reapers get it.
oh, I got
So-
battle rank 6.
Nice. Biolab,
By
that is
keeping
going
the
to be the
M.
next interesting fight, guys.
Look
Whoever
at
holds
Aurora
this one.
Material. There's a fight. Yume Biolab maybe. It's 50-50 almost at Yume.
Emerald on the B point, and they're going to try and make their way. They got to make use of that semicircle building, that half crescent building. Got to go counterclockwise
Thing
if
is,
they can.
this base will tick down, no matter what, because it is stealable by both sides. You can maybe hold it a bit with flipping 1 point back and forth. And right now it's just who will get the upper hand inside here.
I think the NC is slowly pushing to the banana building.
The banana building is also a lot of TR inside, but NC are on top. All the light assaults are on top here. Even the medics are running on top here. It's looking like NC got the upper hand here, even if TR got both points.
Definitely the positional upper hand over here. Maybe even the numbers, or number-wise inside the Biolab. Oh yeah, look at the minimap. The NC has the overpath. And they
They
have the
also-
better positions, they just need to play it out.
You
Under
just
3
need to
minutes
play it.
left to go at the Biolab.
What's the population? 60-40. Interesting. But the
It's
1 point is
interesting, but
flipping for...
even the B point is flipping for the TR.
Yes. But he can't
What
hold
the
it. There
hell
was
is
just
going on
one
over here?
random
It
guy
looks
in there.
like on a live server.
Oh, 8 point
Hacking the Biolab
flipping.
with fire pop.
8 point
NC moving
flipping.
across the footbridge onto 8 points. They're going to try and drop down to the generator room.
And they will probably
yeah,
do
they
it.
have
They
the
get
8 point
strong
now.
numbers.
And they just have the population. They have the firepower to punch through. They try and fan out or just hold on to 8 point.
If you look at the score right now, Cobalt got 48-39 against Emerald. But this is only because of the first holds. They stole Aurora materials, like you
And
said.
now the NC have all points now. in
And
the
C have
Biolab.
all points.
Yeah, they came from the spawn
Emir is
room
important.
over,
Emir is important
and
to
they're
hold.
crushing the TR now from both sides.
C points flipping. Oh, look at the
TR,
pet.
it might be too late for them at the Ymir Biolab, but they might want to consider going for the SCU so the NC don't have the respawns.
Oh, no, don't say it too early. A point, very strong fort.
Dead
Nice,
even
nice.
pop here at Ymir.
Wait,
Fluctuating.
TR got the C point back. I don't know
TR got
what's
the
going
C
on.
point, but now it's flipping again. A point, B point is flipping. Every
point is
point is flipping here,
It
guys.
just looked like the NC is crushing
It looks
TR
like the
inside
A
general
point is
building.
currently in favor of TR. There are more TR here than there in C.
Oh,
so
and the
Cobalt-
TR have all
yes.
points
Oh
now.
boy.
Oh boy,
I don't
oh
know
boy.
how, but they made it.
Oh, no.
Remember, this is a
They made
Is
VS
it
base,
safe?
so it's gonna be a steal.
B
Oh,
point
whoever
is
gets it.
flipping again.
and
And
Go, boy.
Planet Man lives
But
matter.
You have to think the SCU is
Cobalt
still
got the
vulnerable.
biolab.
They can still get the SCU down.
This is, yeah, the SU is definitely targetable now, but
TR need to You need to repair that generator as soon as possible.
Yeah,
close,
but
close
no
that
one is
CU.
over here. They
Let's
just
take
ran
a-
out of the generator.
Let's take a quick
building.
look at the map. Elsa Mountain Pass
And
under
now
attack by
the engineers
Cobalt.
are coming in.
Cobalt cut off Aurora materials in the north. They are getting Freya pretty much for free. They are attacking Many Lake in the north. About the tech plant,
Look
it's
at
4
Isa
minutes.
Mountain. Look at Isa Mountain. Maybe the TR even.
Yeah,
can do
Elsa
so now.
Mountain, 30 seconds.
I go to over there now.
Clear out of that area.
Me too. A point in favor of TR right now. Don't see many NC. Yeah, TR's Air Force is here. They're hammering down on them. They don't let them come out of the spawn room. 7 seconds. I don't see NC coming back from this one.
Nah, that's
3, 2,
So they
1. Ooh, and the French
look at
Army
Waterson's
Cobalt Special.
redemption. Look,
40
hang on.
seconds left at Waterson's.
Waterson's, yeah, that's an
Waterson's.
important base as
Oh,
well
that's
because
an
it takes
important
a
base.
long time. And the NC in the Emerald in the beginning, it was their base.
Look
They
at
want
Cobalt's Air Force.
definitely
They're
get that.
instantly here hammering Waterson's. They are hammering on
Coordination
it.
is really well of the air team of Cobalt.
NC have just regained population, and they've got the D and A points, so we might see a good resecure here. But, as you said, Cobalt bringing in their deadly, deadly air. Here is
Just
where the Emerald
zoom a
Internal
bit
has
out, zoom a bit out. So much Air Force here.
Can they bring their
Oh
anti-air
my.
game? Will that Emerald Internal pay off? Or was it just salt for salt's sake?
Oh my goodness.
Oh,
I
Two
will-
galaxies, two
but-
galaxies from Cobalt
but-
coming in.
But Emerald got 3 points right now. The Air Force here is hammering down on them. But
Yeah,
do
but
we even have
aircraft
people on the
don't
ground?
have points.
Air doesn't
And
get
I see
points.
that
That is
one
true.
once he landed on the ground, support the ground people.
PNC needs this facility. Step it
The
up.
B point is flipping again as well.
Yeah, B point is flipping in TR's favor. Delta
And it
point.
doesn't seem like that one NC, the NC isn't doing something against that.
Got a
really.
few
There's no
NC
population.
here. DVS on Delta.
Dead even pop at Waterson's. Meanwhile, Sierra listening post is also ticking down. That is a long cap, so if that falls to
Ooh, I
Cobalt,
see a max crash. I see a max crash coming up at Waterson's. There's the max crash.
They definitely need now the aircraft to stop this max crash, otherwise they might even
Ooh,
get
they
pushed back.
they just moved outside the spawn room and moved back in because the Air Force was hammering down on them. Ah, guys. Either
But
commit
they are
or
still pushing
or
to
don't.
the A point. And see
A
will
point
get
is
the
flipping.
A point. It looks
Delta
like.
still not flipped for Cobalt.
we see a lot of maxes here at Waterson's, but you gotta
Oh,
remember, that a lot of them are burster maxes against this air, so they may not push themselves onto the point.
And-
A point though, flipping.
But no
And NC
A
Air Force
here.
is here. NC Air Force is above.
Are they oh, I just see that in the distance.
They're skirmishing.
The skirmishing.
Look at these two galaxies. Look at
These
these
two
Cobalt
rep galaxies. Yeah.
That is good. That's good
Oh,
flying.
they are training that on live all the time.
This is a Call of Duty wet dream right here. Put a bulldog on the side of those things.
Oh god.
They won't do much damage, but they'll look cool.
They look cool.
That's all that matters.
But
And
all
it
the points
seems
are
like the
flipping
NC
for
is
Emerald.
pushing to the D point now, and the C point is flipping as well.
It's yeah,
The NC
population
has
is in
no
favor of
overpop over
NC.
here.
That means they gotta have lower population somewhere else. Saero, 3 minutes to go. Overpop by TR by Cobalt. As a tech band, 50 seconds to go. Very small forces there. It's not stealable though, so no reason to bring forces.
As it stands, Cobalt clearly has the initiative across the map, across Sierra and Waterson's, although they may be losing control of that. And they're pushing out successfully on the biolab, so they'll have a good buffer zone around their biolab to prevent that from being under threat even. I might even predict here that Ymir may even be under Cobalt's control for a majority of the match, if not all of it.
Majority, it looks like. Saero and C Emerald need to hold that, or else they can just get cut off.
But the TR
Even if
won't
they are
give
holding
up on
Waterson's.
They still try to push out
Hold-
and get the point.
Hold 1 point, hold multiple points. It's so important, the time investment you need Emerald to take part here. They can't do anything else on the map. And they already got 3/4 of the space cap. Sure, bring the numbers
I
now.
would really give up like one small base. I wouldn't like even care for the like eastern way. I would just give up the population and throw it to Watersons just to secure the base cap.
I mean, Cobalt got so many bases for free. They got the tech plan. They get SS1000 for free. Because
No, they
Emerald
can't.
can't do anything here.
Cobalt has
40
has
seconds.
now
Watersons.
all points.
Yeah, the Air Force
What
is
the
still
hell
strong
happened
above.
here?
Got a
It
few
looks like that
guys.
the NC redeployed to many biolab to secure many biolab, but give up Waterson's redemption.
Oh, there's already pressure on many. My goodness, Cobalt is not letting off.
yeah.
Cobalt is not letting off here.
If you're attacking like this and you have the initiative, you gotta keep it. So they're
You
they
gotta
are
keep it.
forking-
Yes.
They're forking NC really well, and by that I mean they're making them choose. Like, do we want to keep Watersons? Do we want to keep Sierra? Or do we want to keep Manning? They're delegating. They're forcing them to play their hand and like, okay, what do we have to sacrifice here?
And
it
Eastern
looks-
Way Station just fell for the for Cobalt.
Cobalt building that buffer around the biolab.
Saero still is under strong attack. Cobalt got 60% there. They want Saero. Watersons is just... They put a few numbers here to pull in Emerald's numbers, and then they attack somewhere else. Yeah,
I think
the
maybe they set up now on several listening posts. I think Cobalt realized when they get
Zero
several
is
listening
so much
posts,
more
they will
important.
cut off- they will
Zero
cut
is
off
so
5
important.
pieces, and including Waters and Redemption. So I think they might just got all the Cobalt people out of here.
Let's take a look at the B point. We got the Sunday here by Emerald, right in front of Bravo, and who we have on point here now? Yeah, it's Joke Backs. They got the strong guys on point. Hold.
And here comes those galaxies again. Rough galaxies. Look at this strat. That is pretty dank, if I may say so myself. That's an American term. I apologize. Or
Nah, it's
European
fine.
servers may not understand.
Oh, we got
But,
the dank memes. A little bit.
Oh, I'm sure you do. Le dank memes.
Le dunk memes.
Le dank memes. Le dank memes. Okay, anyway.
TR is
You know,
pushing into
Zero-
Bravo now. 0 point. And 0. And yes,
the TR got the key point.
they got the
Flipping
Bravo
up,
point.
Yeah, no NC left over here.
Alpha's
But
flipping.
the A point is flipping again back to the NC, so...
But they put so much numbers here, 70 to 30. Are they losing anything else on the map right now? No. That's the big problem. They are not losing
But they
anything for
still
it.
have TR people over here at A.
They are losing many
legs
lakes satellite, but
big
that
time buffer.
that map doesn't.
It's
ma-
70-30 pop. 70-30 pop to Cobalt at this base. So clearly they want it, and the NC is not prioritizing it.
NC is
That
attacking
may
many lake
prevail.
at the moment, but at the
And
one
NC
pointer
pushing
it
out
doesn't
Ronnie
matter.
Byron.
It doesn't matter.
NC, oh no, a couple random NC people are on C now, securing that one and giving the NC more time. That's actually a good play, and they are NC and Emerald is coming back, coming with tanks. They're coming with tanks from behind. I don't know why. Oh, not just tanks. They all pulled Stagger. They have like, wait, let me count them.
Where?
Oh, 7, 8 Sky Guards.
Where do they have the Sky Guards?
They have this at Echo
Oh.
Valley. They're coming from behind at Echo Valley.
Force
Yeah.
multipliers.
Bring all the Sky Guards. I
What
mean,
about the ground troops? More Sky Guards.
more Sky
There's
Guards.
prowlers. More Sky Guards.
But
Now the
just
Air Force is above.
respawning With Vulcan Harris, a couple lightnings.
Yeah, you can't do
the
anything
air.
in the Sky Guard. Look at this Vulcan Harasser. He's shredding through it. No big deal. You need to have multiple different
2
Different
minutes left.
things.
Switching between 4 and 2 minutes.
Yeah, as soon as the Charlie point
C
gets
is
touched.
flipping now back to the
And look
TR
at the
side,
galaxies
so it will be
here.
like 1 minute cap.
Still, like the fact that Emerald is
Oh,
not
one went
prioritizing
down.
Zero. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 bases you'll lose if you lose Sierra, and they're prioritizing Manny Lake at the current moment.
Manny
This
Lake is
is-
such
this-
an unimportant base. Oh my. I mean, Charlie point is still held. And there's a lot of them here.
And I think the Sky Guards are late now. Yeah, it looks like. Only the Sunnies are left and a couple maxes on the ground.
Air
But
Force
the
is
TR
still hammering
can't
here.
Get C point back.
There's a lot of
Still
them. A lot of
can't
NC
get C
on
point.
C point.
Yeah, but I see there are many corpses of the NC and no medics. They just have heavies and engineers over here. So it should be easy one for the TR to wipe
Alpha
them.
point is flipping for NC. What's the population like?
All those heavies
It's
have
still
medics,
60-40.
med kits. They'll be fine.
Oh, TR got the C point. Cobalt got the C point.
And,
Just hold C
but
and
the
B.
TR
Just hold
still
C and
have
B.
people in the tower. They won't give up the A point.
I think it's safe to say the NC here, the NC that are currently at CR listening post, they're just doing a do-si-do around the points, like a ring around, just to delay, waiting for the main force.
Just to delay. Yeah, that's true. Delay them
Meanwhile, the squad leader
because the
here
time
is
difference is
begging.
so large between 2-point hold and 3-point hold.
Emerald starts to push out into Ymir Biolab. I don't see a reason why they want to. I mean, they just get cutting off 2 bases, but when they really lose several listening posts, they lose 6. So I don't get why they want to get now Ymir
Oh,
Biolab.
even Alpha point is flipping right now. Every time you touch that point, the counter goes down so much.
I think really that is kind of like a threat right now for Cobalt.
A strong force from Emerald coming to Bravo point at the moment. Can they push in?
Emerald needs a cal drop now on C point.
They need to hold this base. This is so important. It's still 60-40. And they get still 60-40 at Manny Lake. Bring these numbers here. This base is so much more important, guys.
Is the timer counting against Manny Lake?
Oh,
boy.
what
Oh
the
my
hell?
goodness.
What's going on there? I'll check it out.
Just check it out,
check it
yeah.
out. I won't go there now, but wow.
Yeah, I wanna take a look at Zero here. This is
Zero is just a more important base, but what the hell?
A point is
happened at
flipping
Manny
again.
Lake?
30 seconds on Zero.
It's a res war grenade here at Manny Lake. It's just a body war. NC are gonna win it though for now.
Yeah, but
19
TR,
seconds.
the
Oh, no,
Cobalt
20 seconds.
bought time there. They just bought time,
And they
so
pushing in,
NC
the TRs
can't.
pushing into the tower. The TRs still pushing into the tower with a lot of numbers now.
NC
And
is
they might
trying to
even
go
get
for
the A
Bravo,
point
but
now.
they only have light assaults here. They can't push in. 20 seconds to go, guys. "15 seconds. Doesn't look like Emerald is going to hold this. Oh my goodness, 10 seconds. Bravo point
C is
completely safe.
completely
Charlie
untouched.
point is safe.
No. They are NC people on C right now, trying to get the C point. But it
And
not.
Lost the facility.
Look at that
the
cutoff.
Frenchies
My
got
goodness.
Zero.
Oh yeah.
That might be one of the
Oh my
some of
goodness.
the biggest cutoffs. Or
The
so early
score
in the
right
game
now,
in Serversmash history.
65 to
That is
22.
crucial.
And
Oh
they
my.
lost Waterson's Redemptions.
They were gonna lose it anyway, no matter what happened. It all
Yeah,
came down
no,
to
they
zero
lost
here.
it even before the cutoff. That's what I.
Okay. Let's see. Current
And it's just 25
Points.
minutes into the match. Oh my goodness, this
Okay,
is not looking
Cobalt
good
at
for Emerald.
62. Cobalt 62, Emerald 32%. So now let's think from the perspective of the Emerald Force Commander and their PLs. What do you do now here? You just
Enya
have
under
a
attack,
massive
but-
cutoff. Morale is probably really low. Everyone just saw that on both sides. All the troops saw it. What do you do now here? This is a pivotal moment for them. Can they bounce back? And what
They
do they want
need to do
prioritize?
something now. I mean, what options do they have? They can go for
They
Emir,
have
try
no
to cut that
options.
off. They can
don't
try
really
to
have
fight
an
back.
option.
Terran Republic has taken the facility.
They're in the valley, that's for sure. It's not looking great right now, but they can bounce back. They have the time. But what? Dumping pop on Sierra listening post is very sketchy because the fight is still very fresh there, very strong. TR can set up. They can bring out the vehicles. So
Zero.
do they want to prioritize maybe
The problem
other
is
points to the map?
the problem is Emerald should have went for Zero so much earlier. This is such an important base. You are cutting pretty much everything in the north off from being attacked. Pretty much everything there, and not holding on to Zero was a mistake, no question.
For sure. This is where leadership comes into play so much, right? This is where this is where they have to think. Okay, let's bounce back from this. How do we do it?
Just
What
look
do
at
we
the
do?
ring now. Ring under strong attack by Cobalt. The Air Force is here. They're hammering down. Cobalt is just pushing further. They are not stopping here.
Nothing's holding them up right now.
Emerald needs to take a step back, gather their forces and push them out once. They need to think about what they are doing, because right now Cobalt is just playing with them.
It's 50-50 pop here at the rink. A lot of that pop for Cobalt is in the sky, but the point is out in the technically out in the open with some cover, light cover.
I mean, Emerald is trying to move out, but they are just pushed into,
Cobalt's pushing
scrammed
into
into
that
that
second half of the
building.
base now.
Yeah.
This is the true test of leadership. Do you rally the troops and try to get back on, or does everyone go now? Well, GG, or
I
let's
hope
just mess
that
around?
people
I hope not.
don't give up now. You can
No, they-
push
they
back.
can bounce
It's literally just started. It's just 30 minutes into the game.
Yeah, what is the time right now?
It's 1 hour and 2 minutes to go.
Okay. Okay, so let's think from Emerald's perspective. What would they want to do right now? Do they want to push on the Ymir lane? Keep pushing the Manny lane, or I'm sorry, Manny Biolab lane?
Let's take a look. What options do they have? They can try to push Emir, try to cut them off, but Emir is also being pushed by TR. Oh god, my frames are like non-existent. They can try to push Emir. They could try to cut that off, but TR is just going uncontested the Emir lane. They got Frostfall. Frostfall got NC numbers while they are capping Geological Survey Camp.
Still cut this out.
Even Many Lake is just flipping funny.
And even Many Lake. It looks like...
The ring, Many Lake.
Yeah, it looks like
Geological,
Cobalt is
every
just
base.
quicker than them. They are always got numbers there before Emerald can react at the moment.
Is it safe to say pretty much all of Emerald is at the rink? Because I think it is 50-50 pop overall in the game right now.
No, it's not.
It's even higher pop for
147.
Cobalt.
Okay,
And
I see
Cobalt
50-49.
Cobalt is pushing them back. They, like you said before, they got the second half of the building here. This is going to be a tough one. 1 minute to go, 1 minute 15. I don't see Emerald pushing out alone. They either need some vehicles, force multipliers, people dropping on the point. That's like the only way they can stop this right now. Many Lake, 50-50. If they let Ring fall, Cobalt can just go for the M station and cut more off. Uncontested.
I see that they pulled Rivas, they pulled an Air Force. Emerald finally pulled an Air Force. But I want to see what they will do against all the Mossies and what that will bring against Cobalt in the match.
And the funny thing is, those are all anti-air Mozzies. They're dogfighting Mozzies. They can't do anything
1
against.
hour remaining.
They can't do anything against these at the rink here. The troops on the ground. They're all inside anyway. So it might be too little, too late.
I don't see the Ring falling, to be honest. This is completely safe for
You
Cobalt.
don't see it falling.
Not falling for the TR hold. That's what I meant.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah, they won't. I mean, I think much of the NC population over here in this hex is just the aircraft. They're really up high. I don't even think it's a real 50-50 fight at infantry over here.
And X-Tech got this.
Out of the facility.
Oh my goodness, guys. Oh my
It
goodness.
looks like NC are piling up at Apex Genetics. They're trying to fall back, form a defense, or at least regroup.
So, what else do we have on the map? Apex Genetics instantly under attack. They didn't even waited a second there.
NC I'm a safe geological survey camp. But all the other bases, every other base is flipping to the ATR.
TR is putting so much pressure on Cobalt is putting so much pressure on Emerald right now. Like every base, as soon as
There's
it
one-
flips, they got
There's
people
one
at the
Cobalt
next base.
Sunday just driving up
Many
the road,
Lake.
and only one Skyguard is reacting to that Sunday, and they have like he just drove around like 4 or 5 lightnings, 1 Harrison, 3 Sundays. No one was shooting at the TR Sunday pushing up.
I hope no one has rage quitted so far. Let's see. Population. It's 50 to 49.
I'm
Some
reading
maybe
51,
one or two
48.
guys.
It's fluctuating.
Yeah. Hopefully, let's hope no one is rage quitting. I mean, this is hard for Emerald right now, but they need to gather their forces. They need to take a step back and attack again. They need to be in the offense. Right now, Cobalt got every base under control. They know what they're doing.
Now, you see, at a 50, not quite 50-50.
Emerald
Yeah,
is putting
see,
a
I
lot
think
of
Emerald-
vehicles here at Apex,
Okay.
but TR's on point. That's the problem again. TR's on point. All these vehicles outside, they don't give you anything right now. Guys,
See, the NC are having... Emerald is just having a hard time coming out of a 50-50 fight successful.
ooh, Gel drop
They
on
need
point here,
population.
but the Gel drop
What
was
I
by
see,
TR.
They have overpop at Apex Genetics. They have
Yes,
overpop
all
at
outside.
Many Lake Satellite.
Overpop is outside. All the vehicles outside.
We got 4 harassers outside of Apex Genetics. They're gonna try and get in with their canister shots.
Cut this out.
They need it now.
Oh, we even see C4. Oh my goodness, that light assault. He just killed so many and even got out. Oh, finally he died. We see C4
Looking at
usage at Apex Genetics in the Serversmash. That's a rare thing. I mean, usually you want to hold on to your nanites. And they are holding off the NC here.
Looking at the triple stack inside Apex Genetics, NC are gaining control of the ground floor and they're pushing upwards. TR not very well prepared here on the second floor of the triple stack at Apex. But they're
A lot
forming a
of
good kill
resonates.
zone.
Oh yeah, Apex, they got a
DNC
lot of numbers
have
here.
No control. They have no control about the ground floor.
But they got more
Pushing
numbers
out
than
the
TR
first
here.
floor.
Still not on point though.
Second floor
1 minute
taken
to
by
go.
NC.
Sorry.
Yep, 1 minute to make the dream work. Can they get it here?
Thing is, it's not about the control of this triple bullying over here. It's more of the control about
It's still important.
over the rocks.
It's
Still
important,
important.
just as a stopgap measure between the spawn and the 8 points. So they needed to fight through that first, otherwise they would have gotten farm bomb from behind. So now they have to move now.
But
to
they
the
have
8 points.
no flank. They have just population in the triple stack, but no one on the flank.
And
besides
it's
one heavy
30
who just
seconds to
got
go.
taken down.
And
Funny thing is,
TR
this base
still
has 2
holding
triple
on
stacks.
strong. TR still holding on strong here. And so you need to move fairly quickly. 20 seconds to go.
They are, but they get shot. So
TR got such a stronghold on the rocks here. They are shooting at every entrance. 10 seconds to go. And TR didn't have had a Sunday here. It was all one drop by galaxies and spawn beacons. Oh
there
my!
goes Apex.
There goes Apex.
There goes Apex, but on the other hand, there goes Many Lake Satellite.
Which is just a one pointer. And
There's
Apex,
a trade.
Apex leads
It's
to
like a
Stillwater.
trade, but-
Apex leads to Grey Heron. It's a cutoff again. This is more important. Like, look at which bases are important. The one pointer in the north, who cares? Stillwater under attack.
Looking at Geological Survey Camp, NC are trying to stop the TR push up the eastern lane, up the Ymir lane. I think they've done it successfully. Again, with pop. They needed the pop in order to actually push them out. So I think that's a signifier of how the NC
Stillwater,
are doing.
we see a very, very early response to that. They don't want to lose another base. They don't want to lose another one. This is, guys, this is good run here. They need to hold on to their bases, take a good step, and attack them now.
I
What
don't know if
else
you
is
have
on
proxy
attack?
chat on. You are on TR, correct?
I'm on NC.
Yeah, I'm on the
Okay.
TR side.
The NC proxy chat is very shouty right now.
Yeah, I've heard it a few times.
Yeah, but not on my end. I'm at
it's
geological.
it's just like Emerald. Let's say it that way.
It's a good and it's a bad thing because
Emerald likes his
on the
proxy
live
chat.
server, puppies, you know, like random people can coordinate well.
Yes,
That
one
won't
TR is
happen
in
on
this
the
match.
European servers.
So we got a hold at Geological Survey. Strong overpop by Emerald. They want to hold on to this. Nothing
This is
at
an
the end
Emerald
station yet.
owned base.
Terran
Currently, the vehicle terminal.
BL4 is just getting ghost capped. The score right now is 18 to 74. This is very strong in favor of Cobalt. But NC is holding on to Geological Survey. Apex, pretty much saved. Many Lake, it's right now ticking in favor of Tiara, even if we get a strong overpop by NC. But NC is right outside the spot, the A point here. Guys, I'll leave you here for 20 seconds. I just need to go for a quick toilet break. Be right back.
Looking at Geological Survey Camp, I don't know if the camera's situated there or not, but
I'm
the,
here.
yeah, the
I'm not the main
bridge.
cast, but I'm here.
Yeah, the bridge here is actually empty right now. If
It's
Cobalt-
not empty. I don't know why, because with this bridge you can control who is coming up to the point from
Right.
each side. So who has the control of this bridge can control who can easily access the point.
Yeah, this base has 3 points of interest, right? The buildings on the far west side of the base, the point, which is covered by crystals, and the bridge, which, again, as you said, gives you that kind of that overwatch. I don't want to say the game, but the kind of the
It's
overlook
yeah.
over the point. And TR have a Sunder underneath with a Furies, double Furies. So we got a battle bus here underneath the bridge.
But it looks like DTR just abandoned the base. They left the Sundays over here, so maybe
They
they,
don't
just
need it.
redeployed. Maybe they just redeployed, go away, and wait until the NC thinks the space is saved, and then they will come back with a stronger force.
They do not need this base, so they can always come back later. Again, this whole lane is a buffer between not Amp and Ymir. Ymir Biolab, phone for you. But so they can always come back all the way to Ymir Eastern Way and push back up if they wanted to get the
Look
initiative back
at
on that east lane.
Stillwater. Look at Stillwater.
That's what they're
DTR is
focusing
killing
on.
the boys.
A point cleared at Many Lake, and see Emerald got that back.
Yeah, but look at Stillwater. It looks,
Stillwater,
oh my
yes.
God, my game is itching.
Yeah, that's what I expected. Cobalt wants that base. They want to go for the complete warp gate here.
I
NC have the
10
outside, very
I
clearly.
don't know why.
So.
I have 6 FPS over here at Stillwater.
Yeah, all the pop is inside the actual building for Cobalt.
Oh yeah.
I can't even watch this right now because my FPS are going away.
Emerald's just trickling into the point. Well, now they've lost the roof too. But Emerald, they need a concerted push. They need to group up first.
Yeah, we see just some
Easier
guys
said than
trickling in. That's not the way to get this building. I would say going
easier
from
said
the
than
upstairs
done.
is much better here than going from downstairs.
I don't really see the NC population at this base. It says like 48 to 96, but I see just random people running around the building. I don't see a coordinated push. I don't know if they just don't render.
TR's very strong setup here, even on the outskirts, on the upstairs. Yeah, Emerald is not really holding on here. They've got a few
The
numbers
pops are raw
outside.
materials. All the pops are raw materials for NC. Not all, but most.
Geological survey, still NC pop. Aurora, don't.
Pushing 3,
That's
2, 1,
not
go.
important, guys. That is not important. Ooh, outskirts by Stillwater. Strong NC
Well, at
pop.
this point,
NC push from the
oh my
upstairs.
goodness. Not Amp Station. If you look at not Amp Station, Connery is just going for the facility kills at this point. Connery just.
I didn't know
Cobalt is
that
going for
Connery
the.
is taking part of this game. Haha.
Yeah.
So much Cobalt is
Oh,
really
guys,
welcome.
Stillwater. Stillwater. Oh, NC is
I don't know
pushing
why
hard.
there's so high population now at not Ant Station for supporting this cat.
In the justice.
Point is contested. Oh, NC is pushing in hard. Yeah,
Is it a match? It's again a match of the revive grenades.
it's a match of revive grenades. Yeah, but it looks like NC got this.
Nice.
What's the numbers like? 60-40?
That's
He
what I
got
mean,
this.
look at not M.
Not
Why-
M
why
station.
is- Why is Cobalt pushing with so many numbers on not M station?
It's a 1-pointer,
Well,
right?
it is an amp station, so
Yeah,
you need
yeah,
the
1 point.
buses in there. You need the pop. You know.
Well, if you can get a really good foothold there, it's very hard to push in. It is very, very hard to push in. The gens are down. This is actually bad for the TR here if the gens are down.
Yeah, but the
It's
NC, they
much
can't-
easier to
they
hold
just,
this.
They can't just pull lightnings. They can't pull vanguards. When they want to get vanguards, they have to get them at the warp gate.
Yeah, but Warpgate
And
isn't
the
that
TR
far
can
away
have-
from Lord Amp. Oh no,
Yeah,
they
but,
repaired
you know-
the... No, you don't do
Wow.
that! They repaired the generators. This is helping TR so much here inside.
My problem is
Ooh.
I can't even get in with my Abdullah can. No.
Just go fast
I
enough,
can.
then you can go in.
No, I can.
Just go fast enough. I mean, we got
Yeah,
Flash
strong,
your way through it.
strong people below the A. They're trying to get rid of the Sundies here. All the rocket launchers, all the maxes inside there.
All right, question for people who may not be familiar with, the meta of the amp station. Why was it not a good idea to bring the shields back up for NC for their own base?
Because they can, the TR can just spawn on the friendly Thunderers inside. But NC can't shoot the Sundies from the outside. They can only shoot them from
okay.
the inside. So they have to push out from this one inside there. Well, and there it's fairly open, but they got a lot of NC maxes there, a lot of rocket launchers. They
They've
slowly
lost
but
the flank,
surely.
essentially.
Yeah. And the thing is, if you got the shields, the outside, down, you can just pull one of your 2 tanks, just shoot the Sundies down without ease, without problems. Now they need to bring numbers here. In this situation here. Sure, it's also working, but they need to commit so much more numbers than if they would have just pulled a few tanks from the outside.
4 minutes left to go here at Not Amp Station. Sundies going down. Cobalt's trying to pull new ones, but they're getting blown up too. So
That's
they
not
may
looking good
clear
for
the
Cobalt.
bottom floor, but the top floor is where the real fight comes in. Harassers! Look at these canister harassers. They're not canister harassers, but oh, but they go down. There we go. There's the Raven Maxes coming out.
Yeah,
Wow,
and they...
look at the NC Sun is crushing right in there.
There you go. I hear Tass in the proxy chat pushing out of the SCU building or SCU area.
Yeah, I'm
Oh, they're just getting
constantly...
chewed up.
I'm trying to get in. Now in. I mean, it was either too fast or
That
too
kill
slow.
zone is too good.
Oh yeah.
That kill zone is just too good. And there goes the SCU. 1 minute left on that.
Yeah, I mean, it's still not over. All the
60-40 pop Cobalt.
you see the shields where they were hiding before, all of them died now, and now TR is the complete safety here inside
Shield generator critical.
because of the generators, because of the shields from the outside. Sure, it was quite fine before, but now TR is in such a strong position to hold this. Now it's really hard to push in.
And TR still have the pop. So, and NC, they just want to keep their biolab safe up north with that buffer at Manny Lake.
They're still holding on 60-40 again. Apex Genetics, yeah. They have a skirmish there. 12 to 24.
Is it safe to say so far in the match, Emerald has just not done a good job prioritizing their lanes correctly?
Oh,
Their
definitely.
bases correctly.
Definitely. They
From Sierra
put numbers on the wrong fights. Zero was the first one that went really, really bad for them.
And see, at that point, that really comes down to the upper leadership and how they delegate their forces correctly, reading the map, predicting the map. and I think Cobalt has pretty much outsmarted them at these critical turns.
I mean, they had like
Meanwhile,
for
yeah.
Zero, they had around 7 minutes to react to that. They had so much time to react to that base, and it's such an important base on Esomir because you can cut off so much, like we've seen. Not M station, save it. It doesn't matter if you get one base in the north. It really doesn't matter. Save the M station. Save the hard to take bases.
Currently, I think 45 minutes left, more or less.
Yes, it's 43
to
minutes.
Go. Yeah, 43 minutes, so we're past the halfway point. Man, I'd love to be a fly on the wall for the NC, for the Emerald leadership chat right now, see what they're going through.
Geological survey, getting ghost kept by Tiara. Not M station, still forces 40 to 45 to 55 Emerald to Tiara, Cobalt. But can they push in? I mean,
It's a
they're
really close population, but let's see what they have planned.
trying
Because
to
they
move
know
in now with
pushing in
tanks.
with Vanguard. I see a couple Vanguards.
But can they hold the 30 seconds to go
Here
from
goes
the
Vanguard.
outside to the inside? Yeah, this is so hard to hold.
It's too solid, too rock solid in there. They have to fight through the garage, and then... take
They're
the
bringing
capital
in
off
numbers
upstairs.
now. They're bringing in a lot of numbers, but the power mixes
Too
are just
late.
shredding through.
Yeah, but the thing is, they have to get out of the vehicle. So even though the vehicles can push in,
10
they have
seconds.
to get the infantry to the point, and that's
And then
almost
fight through...
impossible.
Sorry. Yeah, just fight through all these maxes upstairs. Too little, too late. Or maybe
Yes.
enough, too late, but either way, too late.
Too late,
There we go.
Hydra.
Facilities lost.
And they got in.
Oh, and another cutoff. They just lost 3 bases with that, essentially. It's a rough spot for the Emerald server right now.
And they
75.
This is
still-
rough.
This is still what to watch.
This
The
is rough.
NPR is still what to
75%.
watch.
Geological survey, they can just put a few numbers in there once time. Stillwater, it's the next base that Cobalt definitely wants. They are going to put so much numbers on this. You see, in this match, Cobalt is constantly pressuring NC, Emerald. They just never stopped. Ooh,
Yeah,
but
I think-
large drops here.
This really brings up the question: how do the servers prepare? Right? How do they do this both on the
They-
live server
they
or
are
from
many
inserted
ways.
Serversmash?
There are many ways. Some people they group up on one faction, what they definitely don't like. Some do like small squads, you know, like point holds. There are a lot of different things. I don't know. This is what at least the well-known outfits do. That's what I know because I'm in one of that. But I don't know how the big populated teams are training or preparing for this
Have you se-
event. I don't know.
Are you at Stillwater right now? Have you heard the proximity?
I'm-
Stillwater proximity banter by Emerald and C. But look at the numbers here. We got all the TR, all of Cobalt are inside. Emerald is just trying to move in, but they
Canister
can't bring the number.
harasser.
They just
Canister
can't
harasser
bring the
trying to break
numbers.
on through.
Oh, there's a cloaking NC flash trying to
I
get
take
to
that
the point.
They need grenades in there.
And the harasser went down.
Emerald is trying to move into that building here, but they can't really get a foothold here. TR still holding on.
Alright.
I mean, that was a fight from the first minute here.
Don't give up. We're still
It looks like
That's gonna be
NC
a
is
Reservoir too.
finally clearing it, but that again took so much time. And they had the numbers here, they had the drops from the first minute. They need to act quicker in these situations.
And here we're also seeing some hard light barriers, which in these cramped quarters in the doorways, so critical, especially down
But these
the
TR
second.
TR is still holding on.
alive.
They are still alive. Yes, you're
They're
right.
still
I think that
there.
might have been a res grenade, right?
Yeah, but
But
still.
it looks like they're tied. They're dying
It's-
too.
it's fairly
NC
tight,
is
it's not
slowly
really-
getting control.
Yeah, NC is slowly getting control, but TR doesn't have spawns here. That's the difference. NC has spawns out there. They got
Wait, they're still alive. I still see TR running around.
Less than 2 minutes to go here at Stillwater Watch, and the Emerald
But I
NC
don't
is
see
trying
any
to
TR
fight for their
medics
honor.
left.
They're trying to avoid getting corrugated by Cobalt here.
Ooh, TR finally has a Sunday outside. See it on the map. But still, the resonates coming up here. Oh my goodness. Such a massacre on the point.
And the NC Prox chat.
Yes, I just heard it. I just heard it.
That's Bill of VCO, his iconic Blood for the Blood God rage mode. You know, I think the NC
I just
really
hear the
use-
knife go up. I just hear the knifing sound.
I
Someone
think
just
they
kni-
really need some proxy warriors right now. They need some Poonanners help here. Poonanners, if
Oh,
you hear, get on the
Poonanners
Emerald
would
server,
help them so
or get
much.
on
The
Yeah,
point
get on
is
the Emerald
still
team here.
under fire. It's still... Oh my goodness, TR's
Where did
on
they
the
come
point
from?
again.
Was that a gal drop?
No, they
I
had a
was thinking
Sunday.
inside.
They have a Sunday in the south. You should see it on the map.
Yeah, they're pulling up another one.
Oh my goodness, what's the numbers like? 55 to 45. Cobalt wants this base. And they're taking not substation, 50-50. Many Lake, defended by NC, but that's not an important base. Again.
Well, at this point, their amount of diminishing... Well, you're right. No. Stillwater Watch is important because it might give them the cutoff to the Manny Biolab.
It is very
They'll give them
important.
the opening. Yeah,
It
yeah,
is very important to hold this base, and for Cobalt it's very important to get this base. So, very important base for both sides. We see the galaxies again roaming around the two rap gals.
And the NC are losing not substation. I don't know what they're really trying to do right there. I mean, like,
TR is even
tactic-wise.
pushing outside the point building now. They pushed them back. I didn't expect that. I thought NC had this. Oh my goodness.
Are there any rule sets, by the way, about Nexus and the weaponry?
No. As far as I know, it's completely...
Because normally the NC has a really big upper hand because of their max. And you know, like the shotgun CQC max.
I actually don't know, but pounder maxes are so strong. Don't
Yeah, but I
underestimate
don't
them.
see that many pounders.
I only see pounders
Right
actually.
now I see a lot of pounders, but in the other matches I didn't see many pounder maxes.
Emerald is trying to set up from the outskirts here. 45 seconds to take this.
Oh wow,
Ooh,
so
there's
many
even a
NC dudes
C4.
are just pushing
That's
up on the
C4 right
stairs.
now on the stairs. Oh, I
Oh,
oh
yeah.
god. Oh my goodness.
30 seconds before getting warp gated.
Strong NC push on the stairs, upstairs here. Oh my goodness, look at all these explosions here.
Shut up, Chico. Can take the point back with just feelings.
10 seconds. TR is still very, very strong on point.
It's a res war. They need the res grenades. There it is.
They need the res
There go
grenades.
NC up.
Oh my goodness.
And
Will the
again,
point flip?
res
Will the
grenade
point flip?
starts.
This Max not even close to dead. He's just getting those kills.
Points will flip.
The point
3
is
seconds.
flipping, the point is flipping.
Oh, but the
Oh
more
my
res
goodness.
grenades for Cobalt.
Oh my
There it
goodness.
is. There's the flip.
Yes, yes, yes. It's an emerald base now.
And, wow.
Oh my
finally.
goodness.
Wow.
That was close, guys. That was close.
60% pop now currently. So obviously the
Yeah,
deaths
because
kind of coming
I
in.
don't know why DTR supported not substation. They just DTR population and not substation just increased as they lost the water watch.
Just saw in Yell chat no AI maxes, so probably no AI maxes allowed. Many Lake under attack
I
by...
think that was the gentleman's agreement. No.
Yeah, probably. Not substation. Very strong attack
Because
by
I have
TR.
seen already AI maxes on NC and TR side, so that's why
Yeah, I think
that's why I asked if they were banned or not.
I wasn't sure. Like I said before, I literally came in 50 minutes before the match.
I came
20
in 8 minutes before the match.
I think according to gentlemen's agreement rules, according to Planetside Battles, they can set up these gentlemen's agreements and state them. But if one side breaks them, PSB won't really do anything about it. I think we're gonna have to ask the referees for that.
Usually we warn players if it happens like the first time, but if this player is on a warning, he's not allowed to play in PSBL again.
Okay, got it.
So, not substation. Fell for Hydra. That means Cobalt got 2 bases where they can attack now. And we got a strong force already at Grey Heron. This base is much easier to attack, by the way, than Stillwater. Cobalt is definitely trying to go for the warp gate here.
I think Cobalt wants to warp gate then, but they want to get all the bases around. You know what I mean? They want to get all the bases, and in the end, they want to warp gate them.
Yeah.
Well, that's just the ultimate.
Because when they
you know.
really wanted to warp gate them, I think then they would have drawn all the numbers at Stillwater.
You need to remember, they draw more numbers by NC than TR, and that let them take not substation pretty much for free. It's a numbers game in the end. It's a game which faction plays better, of course. The individual is important, but overall for the Force Commander it's a numbers game. Where can you draw in more numbers from the enemy that they can't defend other bases? Geological Survey will sooner or later fall, because NC just can't put enough numbers there to defend it.
So right now for the NC, I'm guessing their strategy would be, okay, the only options we have get some semblance of points on the board, back on the board. Defend Stillwater Watch, because that's your flank to the cutoff at North Point Station, right? That's your warp gate cutoff.
Yes.
And then from there, possibly break out from Manny Biolab and go up the Frere Amp Station lane or go back to Rime Analytics, which they've been trying for the past hour or so.
Many
They
Lake
just
just
can't
fall.
break through. Yep, and now it's going to be a Biolab fight.
Probably, but I see Cobalt going for the bases in front of the warp gate right now.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure. It's maybe they really want to warp gap them and so cut them up from all the bases to get a 100-0 win.
I mean, here at Grey Heron we still got the Sunnies in the back by NC. They are still not cleared out.
Don't give up.
That means Emerald has definitely quite a few options to attack them. But Cobalt is very strong setup inside the base.
Grey Heron, not really important. That's kind of just an arbitrary points base because it doesn't really give you much strategic advantage now in this situation. Right? You still have that. You're still going to wind up in Stillwater.
That's true. It's not that strategic, but it's a morale boost. We touched the warp gate. They touched our warp gate, and that
Definitely
is important.
bragging rights for sure. We've seen this time several bases now. NC, they immediately get the outside, but then they cannot break in to the points once they're set up.
Looking at the numbers
granted,
right
this play is
now,
outside.
60-40 again. NC putting more numbers again on the space than TR, which means they have underpopped somewhere else. And
Which is
Stillwater,
Stillwater in this case again.
which is Stillwater again. Many Lake under attack. Geological Survey was taken by Cobalt, which means they only have basically 3 bases to think about. And now it's either just holding it, 30 minutes to go by the way. But
Our
Cobalt,
PNC, they pulled up Vanguards at at Greyhound Shipping.
it's getting night at the moment for
But
me
I
here.
don't think that they will help out at Stillwater.
The thing is,
Night on
Cobalt
Esamir,
is
yes.
Cobalt is just jumping from base to base at the moment. They attack one side.
It kind of looks like they want to see, like, Cobalt is pushing to a base and they want to see how Emerald is responding to that, and then they change the base up or won't. Because there was no reason to
Thing
pick up
is-
Greyhound.
The thing is, if they do that often enough, one of the 2 bases will fall. If they constantly put pressure on the bases here, sooner or later the bases will fall. I mean,
Now,
Emerald. Yeah, go for it.
Emerald can use that to advantage, right? Give Grey Heron, we already know. Aside from the warp gate thing, whatever, that's bragging rights, sure. But they can essentially throw away Grey Heron, maybe for the moment, and then, because you're always going to wind up in Stillwater. That's always going to be the fight there. But they can then use that momentary, 3 minutes at Grey Heron, leave that to the TR, and then push out from Stillwater, which is actually happening right now. They can maybe push out from Stillwater, go to Apex, or push out from Manny Lake and go down to Aurora Materials
But
Lab.
do you see what I see? Me know. No, the TR is back at Greyhorn, while the NC population are all at Stillwater.
They are playing
That's
with
what I
them.
meant. That's what I meant. They just want to see what the NC is doing, which is the smartest kind of play what Cobalt can do to make an easy cap.
Cobalt
And
right now
holy
is just
crap.
Cobalt right now is
Look at the
acting.
end station with the brawlers. Holy moly! They have like 20, 25 brawlers coming in.
Cobalt
good
right
field
now
battle
is
here.
just acting, and Emerald needs to react, and that is Cobalt's playstyle here. They want to be the one acting. They want to be the one in charge. They don't want to be controlled.
I think
They are
really
controlling the
Cobalt
fight right
wants
now.
to take down.
I mean,
Cobalt
look at
wants to
this
take down the
massive,
blockade.
massive prowlers here outside of Grey Heron. Oh my goodness, so many vehicles.
Still got this out.
There's a lot from NC in the inside of the base, but just as much by Cobalt.
We're gonna get a good field battle here. NC, they're coming in from the lake, from the frozen lake with some harassers.
Oh, I'm going to take a look at that. We haven't seen that in
There you
quite
go.
some time.
Yeah, it's just outside Grey Heron. It's northwest of the point at Grey Heron, in between. NC doing the smart thing and spreading out, although they will need support from repair cinders and whatnot. But yeah, TR clumped up.
But look at the numbers here. Just the amount of prowlers.
Meanwhile, NC have taken Manny Lake Satellite, and now they're going to try and go into Aurora Materials again, try and break out, get some momentum going, at least on one lane.
If you look at the inside at Grey Heron, yes, Emerald got the first building, but TR is trying to push back, trying to move in, and it looks like they are just doing that. It's just 45 seconds. They got 60-40 now, and everywhere else on the map, Aurora, they got so much time to react to that. Apex, just very small numbers here. 30 seconds on this point here. Oh my goodness. That is very strong performance by Cobalt today. I actually haven't expected that. Like, I thought this is going to be much closer.
But maybe the NC are grouping up in the warp gate to do a push. I don't know, but it's too late, I guess. It's too late, but look at the warp gate. Look at the population at the warp gate.
You got a platoon-sized force here, and they're pulling libs, some armor.
Yeah, but it's too late. I mean,
And
maybe they
Hydra
will
got
wipe
this.
out the NC the TR tanks over here, but this won't help to get the bases back.
That
because
is
they
the
just can refill it.
first warp gate touch, guys. That is the first
Yeah,
base
they
that
are
touches the
touching
warp
now
gate.
warp gate.
And now, even if Emerald would have put numbers on Apex, they can just go for Stillwater again. Doesn't matter. We got 96 plus here by the TR. Oh my goodness. So,
Yep, down to 2 lanes
25
essentially.
minutes remaining in the match.
what else do we have? 25 minutes. Stillwater, will it be under attack? Aurora
is
saved,
they
Manny
expected.
Lake. Got already numbers by TR. Stillwater, right now it's flipping, but very, very large numbers by Emerald here.
Keep rolling. You've got
You know, this gives NC, ironically enough, some room to maneuver a little bit if they can do what Cobalt's been doing and hold the point with underpop. If they can do that, then they can have some freedom of movement around Aurora Materials Lab, break out from there again. I keep saying break out as if, you know, that could maybe happen in this match. Get some points back on the board for Emerald, but it's looking unlikely. So yeah, they're suiting up at Stillwater Watch. Emerald is. They know what's coming next.
They definitely want to defend this now because Cobalt is going to put numbers on Stillwater, no matter what. They are going to
bro. I
put
think
numbers
they-
on this here now. Because what else do
And
they have to do?
and
They pretty
they
much
don't-
got nothing else to do right now.
I mean, Emerald is pushing to Apex Genetics, but they can get backcap really easy, so...
Yes,
I think
Apex.
Cobalt doesn't even want to fight over there. Maybe they have a couple numbers over there, but they will pull out soon, I guess.
I'm just gonna go take a look at Many Lake.
I'm right now at Apex Genetics, and the Cobalt Air Force is just hammering down on the infantry, and the TR Cobalt infantry can easily walk up to the point.
So Many Lake, we
NC.
got 2 Sundies on the A point, pretty much here. NC is trying to move out, but right now it looks like TR got a stronghold. What about your bases? What about Apex, guys?
Apex is completely wiped. The TR Air Force just pushed in, and the infantry just walked up to the, or the Cobalt just walked up to the A point, while the NC or Emerald was pushed back into the triple building, and now they get wiped. So it was a really fast push.
Yeah, NC actually making smart use of their warp gate flank, which is not a situation you want to be in the first place, but you have it. They're essentially using their warp gate flank to get rid of that Air Force and get rid of that armor from the other side.
And the 2 Cobalt Galaxies still flying together right beside the war game.
So Many Lake. TR is still moving forward. They don't let Emerald go out. Don't let them go outside. Still pressure by the Air Force. Still pressure on the ground. Pop wise, it's pretty much even here. A little bit over pop by Emerald, but not significant.
Orders chat, something, blame the air.
I just saw it. Well, air is very strong in Serversmash, that is true.
Yeah, but I have to really admit this is Esamir. Air isn't that strong on Esamir.
That is
Because
also
you don't
true.
have a lot of cover.
Skyguard has such a wide range on
Right.
Esamir.
This
So
isn't
this-
Amrish or
Yeah, this
Dar where
is
you have to
Amarish, or it isn't Hassan, so Air isn't really the strong. It's still a really strong one, but it's not as strong than on other maps.
Oh,
It's
the
more
2
like
rep
the
girls
weakest.
are now here at Many Lake.
I guess switch over to manual. There's a kind
It's
of
going to
like
be
equal
interesting.
battle.
47 seconds, 45. NC is trying to move out now. Looks like
They got Sundays on point. Cobalt has Sundays on point with Kestels, I think. Is that right? The
One went down.
infantry weapon there.
1 went down. Yeah, Cobalt. Cobalt with the Cobalts.
And Cobalt
there
is
you go,
dropping
Cobalt,
more
yes.
people on point at many like. I
Where did I
just
get
saw
that
Galaxy drop over here.
Kestrel is the air cannon from NC.
Ah, okay. Just kidding.
Ooh, but it looks like the sun is going down. They're going to move in
too
now.
many crossbones for NC right now.
The Sunnies are going down, but the Emerald is still not pushing into the point. They can't get the point now. The base is done.
Yep, base is done.
They've pushed us out of the facility.
And PZ got it.
Here we go. We might see some
another
hot
capture.
biolab
Cobalt.
action.
Cobalt is now at
Stillwater.
Stillwater Watch, while Emerald is attacking
No
Greyhound.
AI maxes. TR and NC, you're both warned.
Oh, you just heard that?
Money Lake
There we go.
Satellite had an AI max, and Stillwater had an AI max on NC side. Don't do it.
Yeah, guys, don't do it. Don't do the AI maxes.
The Fun Police is very active right now.
Winners don't use maxes.
It's important. Stay with the rules.
I mean, maxes are important,
It's-
even though their weaponry isn't that strong because of the rule
Right.
set. They still work like 10 infantry players. with
Stillwater
the time to take
saved.
down.
Stillwater is saved by Emerald. 40 seconds. Many Lake is safe. Biolab is not on attack yet. Grey
Oh,
Heron
the Sunny train
currently
is
on
arriving
attack.
at Stillwater.
Is it? Oh,
There's Sunny
hello.
train arriving at Stillwater. Let's see what they make with that Sunny train.
Harissa. I don't think they can do that much right now. But we see Gal drops. Or was it a Valkyrie drop? On the A building.
Well, Well, for the NC here, their problem of not prioritizing the right bases, that's not going to be a problem for them anymore, considering they only have 2 bases left here.
Yes, it's
To worry
8
about,
to
really.
86 right now score-wise. And it's just 18 minutes to go in the match. Right now, I think Emerald is just playing to not lose the warp gates. That is so important. Maybe get a few bases back, but they can't win this anymore. And Cobalt, they definitely want to go for the warp gating here. And Emerald is just saying no, no, we don't let ya. Even if you look at the last fight, Emerald is holding on so much stronger than before.
So here we're just going to see really back and grenades and of course shouting from our resident proxy chat warriors.
Wait to
But-
see that the NC is still at Greyhound. They still have the point. Oh no, it's splitting up.
Stillwater, strong push by TR on point. And the point
You know,
flip
looking-
for Cobalt.
You know, looking at the beginning of the match here, the Cobalt air game was just so strong, and I think this comes from Emerald's problem of, I don't think they ever even dedicated themselves to really an air force in this match. I think their focus was really just anti-air, and even on that front, they had a very poor showing of really trying to buck the Cobalt air game, not dominate the air, just get rid of the Cobalt air game, and it did not come through. I didn't see any Skyguards. I didn't see any anti-air Sunday buses really coming in. So Cobalt, again, at the beginning, able to dictate the match with the Cobalt Air Force, and then from there, Emerald just, they didn't prioritize properly. That was the other problem that we saw. earlier.
Maybe they just realized right mid-game that their air force isn't that strong, and they kind of like gave up in the air.
I mean, Cobalt even got multiple walker bus set up here, right outside the warp gate. So they are completely denying Emerald Air, which is dirty. Even they even got the stronger air force, and then having walker buses outside of the warp gate. That is so dirty.
You know, you said it earlier, like where were the Skyguards? Because the air is just so open here on Esmer, the most open air in the game of all the continents. So really, it wouldn't have hurt to maybe pull maybe 8 Skyguards now, or maybe even flip a terminal in the beginning of the match and pull out a Skyguard.
I think the problem is now with the Skyguards, the TR, they have such a good positioning, you know, from the bases. They can put tanks everywhere around the warp gate. And those Skyguards will be wiped really fast when the TR is responding with tanks or harassers.
So then it becomes
I think the main problem with that. I mean, they already pulled like many like the push at Echo Valley, they pulled already 8-9 Skyguards, even with Harrison and Sandy support, but they just got wiped in less than 1 minute.
So then it becomes a combined arms problem.
Yes, they have the problem because they even lost the tech plant, so they can't pull strong ground vehicles. This is, I guess, one of the biggest problems. So the TR, they have the upper hand in the ground and upper hand in the air. The only thing what they really can fight back is the infantry side.
So, what are the numbers right now, Stillwater? We got a little bit overpop by TR.
Slight overpop, yeah.
Slight overpop, but look at the numbers. I mean, TR's outside of the point hole. They even got a harasser inside, a marauder harasser. This is not looking good for NC. And the Galaxies, the Air Force, they got so much above.
But the air is taking out itself. Galaxy just crashed into one Mossy and put out the only Mossy over here.
Look at those galaxies, I love it.
Oh yeah, I love it too.
That's the stuff dreams are made of. Dreams are made of, and memes are made of too. Can we get some
another
Emerald,
crash.
Emerald subreddit memes on these 2 galaxies here, hugging each other?
So Emerald is trying to pull a few vehicles here now. I see a few on the map. But can they bring it? And it's too late, 20 seconds. They either need to go for the point or should have done that much earlier. There's a try for max crash. But can they bring it inside? First maxes are going down.
It's a Sunny Train by from Emerald. Gains
4 seconds. Way too late, guys. Way too late.
I don't even know why the whole Sunny Train was shooting at the two galaxies, flying around, doing nothing. And not focused on the aircraft, which really stopped their infantry force.
And now we come to North Point Station.
Oh.
This is the last. This is the last fight for
The
for Emerald
last
here, for
hold.
these remaining.
And
mining-
look
how
at the
much?
numbers already.
15 minutes left.
Look
About
at the
15 minutes left.
numbers already. Cobalt
points
already
flipping.
had 75%
Are
population
these
here.
infiltrators?
I don't know. Let's see. Charlie Point.
Yeah, they're infiltrators.
No heavies. Heavies, medics. Good setup here. They were just
Okay. I see an
pre-capping.
infiltrator at B point. You're right. They've dropped. I see galaxies.
I mean, Emerald is instantly responding to that, but Cobalt already have numbers here. And this is not going to be the rest of the numbers. They are going to push much more people on this here.
There we go. Seaplane flipping back.
Yes, this is...
Cobalt. Sorry, I was just gonna say Cobalt got them into a quick panic there because they got the points, but they didn't set up. It was a
Bravo
small,
point
just a
still
kiss the
held.
point.
Bravo point is still held. Oh, it's flipping right now. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
flipping.
they have a couple of T guys over here.
So,
The attackers
first wave
have been repelled.
is fought off. Stillwater 50-50, Many Lake right now saved by TR, by Cobalt. Grey Heron got a few numbers from Emerald. Just a few numbers there. Nothing important.
Oh, and I see that a couple Mossies over here, maybe they even go. I don't know where they go to. But it looks like they're flying to the biolab.
And in command chat for the NC, we have okay. So keep North Point for 12 minutes, or we have 0 score. And that is their strategy right now. This is Emerald's strategy. They want no 0.
They
No
don't
0
want
at
to
all.
get
They
warp
keep
gated.
their honor.
Stillwater.
want
Stillwater is
they
right
want
now
the pride.
held by Emerald. We got TR on Bravo Point. Cobalt on Bravo Point at North Point. But they can't cap it right now because they are back capped.
Yeah, it's gonna be a fight to the biolab now too, outside of Manny Lake.
Yeah, but the TR already have overpop and more people are following, so
Point is flipping at Stillwater.
this might be just spawn cap over there at the right time.
No 0. Get them no 0. Get those hashtag no 0s going on.
Hashtag no
Chat
0,
on
guys.
Twitter.
Hashtag no 0. Keep fighting. Keep up the good fight, guys.
Hashtag last stand. Hashtag no 0. Hashtag I don't know. Pharaoh was right. Hate Pharaoh. If Pharaoh was casting, none of this would have happened. This would have been way more exciting. I blame myself, honestly.
No, you're blaming me too. Come on.
no, it's fine.
So
Oh,
no,
man, it was a dumb American.
Keep on going
that
with the
British voice.
personal insults. Come.
10
keep
minutes
going.
remaining in the match.
These are backhanded insults.
10 minutes. 10 minutes to go, guys. North Point, I think, can only fall in under 10 minutes if they get all 3 points. Stillwater right now is saved. No point flip. Grey Heron is under attack. Saved. Many Biolab. 3 minutes. They got all points there.
I think even they have already a spawn camp going on. Oh yeah, they have the spawn camp going on, but the NC or more Emerald is pushing out to the B point. They will get it. And only one Tiado is holding the B point, but he's getting flanked by a heavy now. And he went down. So NC is at least getting the B point back, but I don't think that it will help out to secure the barrel.
Yeah, Biolab right now looks pretty
It's a 2 to
safe.
1 hour pop over
Bravo.
here now. Or almost.
I think Cobalt is just trying to get more points at the moment. I would have liked to see more on Grey Heron, on North Point. I mean, pretty much fight to the end. fight to the death. But this is also nice. So, Bravo point is under contested by Cobalt. But can they push in? Who is holding here? No outfit I really see. Cobalt got all 3 points right now in the biolab. They definitely want to go for a spawn camp.
Cobalt has the pop. Looking at the total world population, it's actually
It's even.
50% TR
It's
and
50 to 49, so I think
It's
no
pretty
one
even.
rage
No
quitted.
one rage quitted. Thank
I'm
God.
kind of proud.
yeah,
That
I can
remembers
give
at the
Emerald
match
that.
against how was it? Was it Asia side, Korean side or so? Where none of the Koreans locked off, but they just got raped. They got
Yeah, it was
completely raped
Miller
in that
versus
match.
Miller versus Korea side.
Yeah, and no one of the Korean players rage quitted, and they even asked how to improve, and that was freaking amazing. And it looks like Emerald is doing the same, so no one is rage quitting.
No one is rage quitting. They are fighting really hard. They are really putting up a good fight. It looks like, yes, Cobalt got better decisions here. Don't know about the player strengths, who was playing in that match, if anyone stacked. Let's hope not. But Emerald is definitely not giving up here.
This is
Thing
Bushido
is, we-
rules. You don't rage quit. All right, you fight till the warp gate and you die in the warp gate. Come on. Oh boy. And
SU is down.
good night.
Yes, he's done, but the B point, they got the B point.
They
but
got
it
the B
won't help,
point.
I guess.
It's 6.5 minutes.
I mean, it's already good enough that they got a B point.
And the Air Force is outside here. Just look at the map, guys.
I'm
But they can't
because
find.
I would
They
have
can't shoot
expected
inside.
Mossies. I really would have expected Mossies inside the biolab from Cobalt. I really expected that, but I don't see it. I'm sad.
Air still
Oh,
holding
one
on to the B
Mossie's
point.
trying, one Mossie's trying, one Mossie's trying.
He's trying.
Yeah, he's trying, but he's failing as well. But he's
I
at
thought there
least
was a-
trying.
Post on Reddit about it. That they're trying to get in.
Let's see. Let's see. Yeah, that Mozzie is trying to get inside.
Yeah, but
Go on, fight.
he's not going for that. No, he hasn't the right angle for that. I know that. I
No,
know
no.
that he hasn't.
Look. Look. He is doing it. And we got a Mozzie inside.
Yeah, and he
10
got it.
seconds left. 10 seconds left.
He
all the
was
points
too
taken
late.
By Cobalt.
He was too late.
Now we have to write a report to DBG because ESFs and biolabs are OP. You see, they just cut the biolab with that.
Yeah.
And a cut off to Manny Tower.
Oh, come on. Shoot a few friendlies. You want to
And I
shoot
got
something.
Battle rank 7. I got battle rank 7.
You want to shoot something.
that
Come on, I
biolab
know it.
cut. And that looked awesome. You know, that I've just seen like 10, 20 TR dudes jumping at the same time over the jump pads. And more are coming. It's looking so exciting. It's really satisfying to see that.
And now the fight's moved to Manny Fortress, and that is a tough nut to crack
So,
because it's so
5 minutes
compact.
remaining in the match. 5 minutes.
did they had many tower before, which is cut off? So they lost 1 more point. Grey Heron, currently under attack by NC. Stillwater is saved. Many Fortress. I think that's the
But the
last fight we
TR
see.
aren't taking down the generator at many fortress. Oh, they can't because BNC, it looks like Emerald got 1 point somewhere in the biolab.
No, they got the
Regardless,
point.
the point at Manny Fortress is going down, so
Oh,
Yeah.
it's happened
just
beforehand.
And again, Air Force above.
And no, the generator's taken down.
TR just have control over the outside here, so they've managed to cut off the actual point from the spawn room. So now they're fighting in the teleporter room. They're fighting just outside the spawn. They have ownership of the wall essentially.
And instantly going for the spawn camp here.
Right.
Unless
And there's the gen.
unless Emerald is going for drops or something else, they can't push out. This is pretty much completely camped in.
Actually, the NC, they're at Grey Heron shipping again, coming out of their warp gate, trying to fight and See, it's zoom over there. Yep. Oh, here's the Emerald Air Force. There they are.
Yeah, but too little, too late.
A little bit. Oh. But hey, you know what? I'm calling it right now. Greyhound shipping. Turning point in the match. Flip it. They'll get a dank cut off.
I get a dang cut off.
Let's make a gentleman agreement
It's
and
50-50.
say when Emerald is getting Greyhound, they win the match, okay?
Many Fortress is
Gentlemen's
completely overpopped. Where is the NC forces, by the way? Because
I don't really know.
I'll go take a look at Greyhound.
They are.
This looks like a more interesting fight right now. I think this is pretty much the last interesting fight we get here. Point is flipping. Oh, but TR got, yeah. TR pretty much wiped them. Ooh, I wanted to see at least one win here for Emerald. Get one base. We still see Emerald people dropping on, but they just can't hold on to it. The Air Force is here.
I see that the Emerald population is at North Point and in the Warp Gate. They aren't at bases fighting really.
I don't think they really have the spirit to attack aggressively.
Well,
anymore.
to be honest,
So
it's
they're really
just
holding
2
out.
minutes to go.
Yeah,
Can
they're
they?
harassers having
Many
fun, they're
Fortress
just
can
jumping
still fall in time. Everything else is safe on the map. So can they push out here? 2 minutes to get.
remaining.
Now let's just dump everything on Manny Fortress.
They don't want to lose this. Oh, Galaxy's incoming.
There we go. There's some Galaxy
And
drops.
there's one Galaxy drop on the point.
But-
But it wasn't a really successful drop.
Did we
just a
see
few
any
numbers.
Galaxy
Oh,
drops
yes.
from
Yeah.
Emerald?
Yeah, they did, but they were not
sorry,
rendering
sorry.
in.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I might not have just. So this is not just here, but throughout the match. I feel like I saw the Cobalt drops, but Emerald was just reacting from their spawn. No outside drops.
No,
No, Emerald
A
did
strong
one
fight
drop
here.
right there.
strong
Emerald
fight
did
on the
one drop
point.
right there, and
Yeah.
a Valkyrie drop.
I
They
got you.
don't want to lose this now. They want to hold on to this.
1 minute remaining. 1 minute.
They definitely want to hold on to this now.
We can't let this facility fall to the enemy.
Do we see more incoming from Emeralds? No, not right now. 30 seconds to
I'll
go.
see.
And Cobalt pretty much dropped everyone here.
They definitely want this base, so they,
They
really
want this base.
The 99-1 win.
You know, it doesn't matter because they have North Point Station. Hashtag no zero. They're good. They're fine. They have a point on the board.
They got hashtag
They're
no
on the
zero.
board.
It is true. Oh my goodness. That was a
Hashtag on the board.
strong
5,
smash by
4,
Cobalt.
3, 2, 1, 0. End of match. End
Oh
of match.
no.
End of match.
Got base in time.
Oh,
Cobalt
that
for
was
winning the match.
close.
They not got them point base in time.
Yeah,
Can
guys.
server
So
reps,
close at the
captains,
end there.
join me on the
Wow.
referee channel, please. Thanks.
Well, I just want to say real quick before we go on to post-game analysis and interviews, you know, thank my German friends here. Thank you so much. This was a lot of fun. And yet, again, your English was on point. I even forgot that you guys were even German at that, throughout the match.
Ah, thanks a
Dankeschön.
lot. Vielen Dank. Dankeschön.
Yeah. Bitte schön, right?
Ah, perfect. Perfect.
There you go. I hope we can do this again sometime in the future. Hey, and real quick, while we still have everyone here, follow the PlanetSide Battles Twitch, right? Please show your support. We do all this essentially for free. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Maybe some
Yes.
no sponsors or whatever. Please follow them on r/PlanetSide Battles. Find out how you can participate. Everyone participating here plays on the live server, of course, and they come out, so you can participate that and well.
If
Yeah,
you got
again, no
ideas,
one-
just
no one's
just
paid.
go for it. Write us. We are open for new streamers, new blood in here. If you got good ideas, just go for it. Write us.
Yeah, it's not just Server Smash, although that is our biggest event. You got Lane Smash, which started this morning. The third season of Lane Smash is going throughout this weekend. Is that correct?
Yeah,
I think
and
that's. I'm gonna
pretty
have to
much
ask Mao
pretty
who
much
does that on
every
mic.
weekend in the next month is a lane smash. We got two
One or two
coming up
people.
tomorrow.
Here we go.
Okay, Horns, do you want to do interviews with the captains and everything?
Yeah, of course, please.
Okay, I'll shut up then and enjoy.
Alright.
So, that was a very interesting match, guys.
You could say that.
Hey, Horn, are you leading this one? Are you gonna lead the interviews here?
Just give me a second. Need to
Sure
set
thing.
up my stream here.
Real quick, in the meantime, thank you to everyone who participated. Emerald and Cobalt, thank you so much for donating your time and putting your effort into this. It was a lot of fun to watch.
So, first of all, congrats to Cobalt. That was impressive. And yeah. So, who's the Emerald Force commander?
That was me.
What went wrong?
Well, you can say pretty much everything. Our opener plan to try and get a backup on EMC, you guys, Cobalt dumped pretty much every single person they had on EMC at the opener. We really wanted to secure Octagon, but that us not being able to get a backup at Matherson's really kind of slowed things down, because then we couldn't, move Pop around to where we wanted to. It was really good on your side to just, do everyone there.
I'd love to know how many people you dropped on that lane.
At the opener,
Yeah.
we had a platoon, and then maybe a squad on top of that.
Okay, we had 9 squads and the air platoon of 3 squads there.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that was our complete opener. I wanted to push Rhyme and then back up on Isa Mountain and Aurora hard. As hard as we can.
As
because,
you did.
Yeah, exactly. Because I think that's the strongest opener, just being very aggressive. We're willing to trade Watersons from the get-go. We dropped 3 squads there that later then we're gonna go for the biolab. Because they didn't really have to do like anything in the first 3 minutes. So they were there to stop you from capping it very quickly, but we were always fine with trading that for like so many options from Rhyme.
Coach, I heard you had problems with your Air Force in the beginning. Is that correct?
Yes. Well, we always, it's Emerald, so we always have problems trying to get an Air Force. Some people didn't show up that we wanted to show up. Some other people that we thought might show up for reserves also didn't show up. So effectively we had, maybe a squad of experienced people, and then also, like a second squad of people who are just people we just pulled in to fly.
Oh my, yeah, that's hard to hear. Thing is, I think all of you guys pretty much showed up because I saw the Cobalt Air Force pretty much dominate in this fight.
We did have 36 in the end, but very narrowly. Until pretty much like an hour before the match. Like in the morning, it looked like we had about 42 pilots in total. So we were always like pretty much like assured that we would play 36 or at least very close to that number. In the end, it was way harder than we wanted it to be. But yeah, we had our good pilots. We had a lot of good pilots still, and those guys will carry your match. It doesn't matter. Like right from the start, I saw them be free to roam all the way over to Rhyme or even further.
In effect, we probably had more air than that though, because I was running quite a few air-to-ground DSFs in my platoon as well.
Yeah, I saw that.
Lucky enough to have like 16 players in my platoon that can fly competently, so we made use of them.
Yeah, I saw that. That was...
There's a lot of local air-to-ground. Local, quote-unquote.
So was if I can just cut in here, did Emerald have to adjust to anti-air capabilities? Were you able to was that a concerted effort from that point on, considering you did not have an Air Force and you were not going to have air superiority?
We were always planning on doing AA, but we had to switch more people over to AA than we thought. Also, some of the people who we had, the plan was if our air somehow started like doing something, which, after we saw what numbers we were getting, we weren't going to. Our plan was those guys to be able to flex between AA and AV, and so some of those guys thought they were just going to go AV at the opener, and for the couple minutes past that, when I told them go AA at the opener, so yeah, that happened.
Oh yeah, that sucks.
So we had to switch, a lot more people over to AA, and we had to get a lot of people doing dedicated AA stuff.
I expected you guys to make a play for the tech plant, in which you would get all those anti-air turrets up. But you obviously didn't, sadly, because then you would have seen the amazing play of one of my squads that took all the AA turrets down with C4.
Oh my.
We were thinking about doing that at the opener, but your airball could just effectively move out of the range and be too influential in other places where it'd be kind of wasted manpower there.
Yeah. By the way, may I ask, what went wrong on Ice Mountain? You guys didn't flip that for like a solid minute, even though I don't think we sent anyone there. I might be wrong on this, but
I actually flipped that point myself because it got mixed up on who was supposed to flip what, and I was I knew who was supposed to flip it, but I was kind of letting my PLs sort it out because I was trying to get my PLs more involved and be able to take a more active role in this, but the communication wasn't there for that one.
So
yeah, fair enough.
Another thing I saw in this match was Cobalt was constantly pressuring Emerald. Like every single time a base fell, you instantly had people on the next base. Instantly, first of all, very good play on that, and the second thing, zero listening post. That base was so crucial to take. Why didn't you put more numbers on that, Emerald?
I made the call to move over there, but people were very slow in their movement. Also, I was hoping to be able to delay it to try and make a little bit of progress, because at that point I still had some hope that we might be able to push. That was my fault for not pulling literally everyone back to try and defend that.
I think it might not have been as obvious to the stream as it was for me being there. I was the one just ghost capping there right from the first minute, so I had my eye on that very closely. And as soon as I saw you guys pulled even more numbers there, and we had a hard time on Watersons, I just pulled all those numbers out of Watersons, and we dropped another full platoon on
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah.
I made the call to, move a crap ton of people over from Watersons to Cerro. In a couple seconds after I made that call, I saw you hit it with massive amount of pop, and I'm like, well shit, I'm already too late.
Yeah, but if you got so much pressure on that base, then even if you guys managed to get on the 8-point back, which you did, we could just make the call to hold B and C instead, and it wouldn't have been so hard to get that back.
Yeah, we were losing all our 50-50s at that point, so I didn't, want to pull everyone there and then let you guys ghost cap everything else, and then lose that 50-50 also, so I just tried to hold as much as I could.
I have a question here, actually, considering how both teams set up, organized their overall platoon, kind of get some insight on that. Did you have certain squads and platoons dedicated to certain lanes, or did you just have the whole roster ready to go in whatever you needed to do? So we'll start with Cobalt here. Did you have dedicated teams, dedicated parts of the map, or was it just
yes,
all over the park?
However, we did shift it around a lot. So 3 squads, I'm stationed in North. I don't think those guys left much, except for maybe the late or some saves. We had a 3-squad platoon that was center. They started on Rhyme like everyone in our platoon, or in everyone in our post command. They pretty much they went for the attack plant. Then we had another 3-squad platoon that was on the bow lap in the south, that was just there for the whole match. I don't think they've left that lane at all at any point.
We sent one squad to another lane at one point. That was it.
Yeah, they pretty much were on that lane. And then we had a 4-squad platoon so a little bit bigger size that was wherever we needed them. So like a very large force that we can shift around to whatever base we need them. In the end, there were a lot of water suns, PRO. They opened up on Rhyme. Pretty much like they were in the middle, and we shifted them where we needed them. We used them as a pop dump to get important bases through.
Okay, then shifting to Emerald here. Then, did you have a similar setup in terms of delegating your forces?
Yeah, we had, platoons assigned to lanes, but once we started getting pushed back to a certain point and those lanes condensed, it got a lot more just switch around to wherever you were needed. I generally still had people in the same area as they were supposed to be, but...
Right. No plan survives first contact with the enemy, as the saying goes. Ahorn, you have any other questions you wanted to ask?
Not really. I hope everyone had fun. I saw no one dropping out of the match, which was very good. And
no, props to that.
Props to that, definitely.
The morale was strong on NC even when they had their backs against the wall. The proxy chat warriors were strong.
And definitely in the end, I saw NC coming back with strong pushes, which they didn't do in the beginning. Like, they don't want it to be warp gated, and they fought so hard to not get that done here. Props to that, definitely props to that. If you had that strength from the beginning and that mentality, this fight would have been much, much closer. So I would just like to thank everyone for participating. Thank the PSBL guys for making this possible. And well, I was pretty much like 50 minutes before the match I was called in, so I hope I didn't screw it up too much.
Yep, GG to Emeralds, and thanks for all the Cobalt players that joined in.
Yeah. Quick question: how many people here? How many people here was this your first Serversmash leading, essentially?
Not even leading. It was my first time force commanding, but I've
force commanding
led in, all that stuff before.
No,
okay.
I think we had one of the most used commands that we've ever had. Halo Spot, who's done multiple FCs. Omnishoot, who's done FC before, but also PL. Done Ghost, who has FC and PL'd. I think we've only got one platoon leader that hasn't FC'd before, or maybe even has. Halo, do you know?
Yeah, all of our PLs were fresh, pretty much.
Oh.
Which one, Ziggy's?
Toby, has he ever FC?
No, he never has.
Yeah, but he's pretty
talked
much
about it though.
He's pretty much platoon led as like pretty much every Serversmash.
He started platoon lead in the match after I did, so I've only got one on him. He's old school.
Yeah, there's a lot of good platoon leaders that he could use to plan. So yeah, props to everyone.
So to close this down, anyone got any questions to anyone in this room here? Coach, any questions to Cobalt?
No, not really.
I guess I have a question. Ziggiz, was this the margin that you wanted when I asked you to pick a score?
Did you ask me that? Oh damn, I already must have forgotten. Sorry, man. I didn't expect it to go this hard in our favor. But props to some of our some of the squads that you don't expect to do well. They're actually pretty solid in this match, which I think helped the score a bit. Plus, yeah, of course, RR. RR is amazing. So yeah.
So, to close this down, thank you all for participating. Thank you all for playing. It was a good match. I hope a lot of people learned something in this match. And it's always the loser can learn more than the winner. I hope this is the case right now, because we want to see good matches in the future. So guys.
Yep. Yeah, I definitely hope we'll probably going up against Miller the next time if it happens again. Since I've tried to go against both.
I'm already a bit scared, to be honest.
Well, Miller beat us last time, so it's gonna be would probably be another close match.
Yeah, guys. If anyone else got something to say, go for it now, because I will close this very soon. Washi, any questions? Captain in Arms?
No. I'll just do a quick recap for people who are just joining us or maybe coming out from the match. I know a lot of the people participating would be a match. I don't know if the Force Commanders want to stick around, if they want to talk to their respective captains. I'm just gonna talk to Stream, I guess.
I'll go for it.
Other than that, okay. Yeah. Well, though, at the start here we had Emerald as the NC. If you're just joining us again, if you just recap here, Emerald as the NC in the Esmir Eastern Northern Warp Gate. Meanwhile, the Cobalt as the TR in the Southwest at the Esmir Southern Warp Gate. And right away we saw the air game as usual, very strong for Cobalt, and they pulled off some good combined arms. Usually good combined arms equals the farm, and able to put in good point holds throughout the map. NC usually had to push in extra pop just to break through, and even then we saw really good res wars between Cobalt and Emerald. So Cobalt was able to hold the timer there, and even on defensive cap they could bring it back. And then as Horn kind of mentioned earlier, the preempting the point and holding on to the initiative throughout the map, that really gave them the edge to never stop the momentum. Usually come in with an infiltrator in the other map and just kind of freak out the NC. And actually moving on to Emerald then, Emerald had a tough time prioritizing their bases. As we talked about, the Sierra listening post was the critical juncture in this match at just half an hour in. Very early, that gave them 6 bases for cutoffs that they never got back, and that put a big dent into their morale and their organization. And from there, it kind of steamrolled all the way up to their warp gates. And in the beginning too, Emerald had a tough time bringing the air game. Again, as they said, a lot of some pilots maybe not showing up, and even then their anti-air game not very strong either. So they had to reorganize on the fly and not able to really buck the air game against Cobalt, and that eventually steamrolled all the way up to their warp gate. They eventually lost Grey Heron shipping, lost Stillwater Watch, and they got back down to their biolab, where they were able to just lose that just as the timer went down to our final score of 89-3 to Cobalt. So that's pretty much kind of what you got here at the end. Kind of quick analysis. So yes, thank you to all those who participated. Thank you to PlanetSide Battles. Please join us and follow them on Twitch, follow them on the subreddit, ask questions on how you can help. And I think, what's our next match for Serversmash 74? I think you said it was Cobalt versus Miller?
I'm not sure if that's the next one, but yeah, we gotta ask Maudi for that. So guys.
Oh, sorry, chill out.
Yeah, like before.
Got to agree on it before. Okay, so yeah, we're away from the tournament style where we had them scheduled matches. Now these are ad hoc. It's at request.
So what we got coming up is tomorrow. Tomorrow we got coming up, let me just open that, Lane Smash.
Started this morning, actually.
Yeah, started
this morning for Americans.
And yeah, we got Devious Pesty Dynasty versus Cat at 18 UTC. Lemmy Smash versus Miller Swordworks at 20 UTC. And we got the Nation Smash coming up tomorrow, is that correct?
I thought it was a Faction Smash.
Is it? Ah, it's a Faction Smash. Yeah, in Miller
That's pretty
Faction
cool.
Smash.
I haven't seen those in a long time. The last Faction Smash I actually saw was the World Record Smash. It was, all the 3 factions fighting against each other on Hassan.
Oh, I would have loved to participate in that, but I couldn't.
Oh yeah.
Oh no, you wouldn't have.
I would still have loved to. No, even just to take part, even if it was a bad fight and everything, but to take part in this, because I love PlanetSide. I can't deny
it's
that.
It's astonishing the server didn't crash. We were running like 30k ping.
Oh my goodness!
And that was before they had SOE even or they daybreaks already, but they had optimized it, so everyone was really chugging on their PCs on their towers.
It was pretty much before that, yes.
Yeah. So PlanetSide, especially PlanetSide Battles, very much active. Please come join us. Please, 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 please.
So yeah, guys.
To the hundreds of people watching this right now, thank you.
Let's close this down. Let's not draw this out any further. Have a good one. Thank you all for watching, and yeah, thanks for commentating. That was really good.
All right, see ya.
Yeah.
I can't wait to put together the as you close that down. I can't wait to put together the pre-game interviews I did. Not just with the Force Commanders. I actually went down to each squad's channel what I couldn't get them all because we were closing in on the match time. But
I just let this go for the stream for a second. What you're saying and
the quick little quips from everyone were awesome.
I want to see that. So I'm gonna close it. See you guys. Thank you all.